Oh my goodness, hi, hello. Guess who's on time today? Well, 1 minute late. It's not that late. I'm almost on time. Hi, everyone. Hi. Good evening, Dark Rubber Ducky and Just a Human and Lottie and Capone. Good evening, Oceana. Hello, ATP. Hello, Stephanie. Hello. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Citizen Kanan, it's 3 a.m. for you. It's 9 p.m. here in beautifully moonlit Brisbane. Actually, I think I just missed fireworks because I heard something that sounded like fireworks. But why would you set fireworks off at like 3 minutes to 9? That's weird. Anyway, thanks for being here. Hi. Hello, Kate. Sugi, hello. Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Lisa, hello, lovely. Hi. Sorry, had a nap, woke up. Nashi Queen, a pleasure. Royalty in the house here. Not just myself, but you obviously as well, Nashi Queen. Yes, yes. J to the D. Yes, I am early today. Well, see, it happened like this. I had a nap, which I am prone to now doing, which is good. I am a little sleepier, but that's okay because that's what caffeine's for. So I had a nap, and then I woke up, and now I've got sugar-free Mother Monster, not Mother. Mother is blue and tastes like blue. This is the silver one. It tastes sweet. Anyway, no, it's fine. Anyway, I've got caffeine, I've got my stories, we're here early, I've got a gym session planned after this. Lily, lovely to see you, hello. I've got I've got a back night tonight. That's what I've got going on. What have you got going on? So today we're going to be reacting to two icon stars moments. Miss Foodie Beauty, Miss Chantal Marie, and Miss Kentucky herself, Miss Amberlynn Reid, in a couple of pieces of content. Now, there's 3 pieces of content in total. I'm probably only going to react to 2. And the reason why I'm probably only going to react to 2 is because there is a piece of content up from Chantal on the couples vlog. On the couples channel, Sala and Chantal, entitled Couples Vlog at the Al Hamadi Park with Cute Animals in Kuwait. Y'all, it's very much giving the last time we went to the zoo. I didn't react to that. I don't necessarily enjoy seeing animals in pens that are not at all big enough for them. I'll do what we did last time, and I'll kind of skim the video and I'll just give you a play-by-play. That way no one has to watch it. Great, good times. It's like seeing emus. First of all, emus are not upgraded ostriches. They're an entirely different type of burb. And did you know that Australia actually went to war against the emus and kind of lost? It's a whole history. The bit that got me was seeing like native Australian wildlife in essentially a 10 by 4 meter pen, and there were like 6 of them kind of crammed in there. And I felt really bad because in every experience that I have ever had with emus, they have thrived, sure, yes. They seem to enjoy having large swaths of landscape to just be able to run around and be like weird little dudes in. And not little, they're taller than me. Weird big dudes in. They like open space, they like to be able to run around, and they like to be goofy and have a goddamn good time. Guess where they can't do that? In a 10 by 4 meter pen. Like, it's actually really sad. And if you've seen it, you know why it's sad. So we probably won't be reacting to that one, but I'll do a little bit of a walkthrough play-by-play. It's a thing. And then we're going to watch the mukbang, which was uploaded on the Foodie Beauty channel, entitled Eating Huge Arabic Barbecue in Kuwait. Woohoo. I understand I'm very late to all of this content, but, you know, I had things to do. We're also going to be reacting to Miss Amberlynn Reid in her Vlogmas Day 9, entitled We Went in a Cave! Full day of eating and Christmas shopping. Yep. Cool. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, Lily, that's a very good point. Yes, don't do either of those things. Yep. It's not like, I mean, there seems to be a lot of land. There's a lot of land. And I kind of feel like emus are kind of one of those burbs which I imagine would probably do pretty well in a place like Kuwait with just like an open swath of like wildlife. Like, sure, put fencing around, but give them like kilometers to run around in, you know? They're kind of used to like hot, dry spaces with not a whole heap of stuff going on. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning, just waking up. Hello. Yes. Capone says Becky wanted to go into that cave. Oh, is it that cave? Is it Bear Cave? Is that what it's called? Bear Cave? Something. No, was that Bear Stream? No, that was a different thing because Becky actually took us there. Mountain Cave? I don't know. I can't remember. I have a feigning memory of Mammoth Cave. Okay, I was close with the animal name. Mammoth Cave. Great. Thanks, Capone. Appreciate it. Alright, so I guess we better get started. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much Foodie Beauty, and Amberlynn Reid. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform. This is all about choices, just about what we put on the internet, just about what we say. Choices. But yeah, Ambi's gonna go to a cave, so that's good. We're gonna save Ambi for the last. It's kind of like saving dessert for last, you know, it's weird to say, but the best bit's till last. Cool. So I guess we're just gonna stare at my dumb face, and I'm just gonna skim through this timeline so none of us have to watch it. Okay, great. This is the park with cute animals in cages, and pens. So, okay, we're outside. We are filming while we're driving. We see sky, palm trees, sky, fencing. What the hell's this? Arriving at the park. Okay, great. Trees and fencing. Awesome. For some reason, Sala's speaking Arabic in this, and Chantal has inserted all of the subtitles. Okay. It's a shift in the way we were doing it, and I don't understand why, but whatever. He says some things, including Chantal will put English subtitles in the translation, and today the weather is nice in this amazing environment. Today we are visiting this fantastic park that has many nice trees and some animals, and we hope you like it. Well, guess what, Sala? I didn't like it, but I'm just an audience member. What do you care? Anyway, lots of, Jesus, close-up of Foodie, holding her own camera, people in the background. Hope you consented to being on camera. I know you didn't. Ooh, a plane in the sky. That's interesting. Okay, we're finally inside the park, and now we see 3 goats with what looks like 2 kids, kids being young goats, but probably also one of their kids, in what looks to be about a 10 by 10 meter pen. Excellent. You know what really pisses... Oh, 7 minutes in, swear to God. You know what really gets me upset about all of this? Like, there's clearly a little, like, house situation type of deal inside of the pen, but the actual covering of the pen is just, it's all just chicken wire. Like, it's all just, oh, it's not chicken wire, it's all fencing. It just doesn't look, like, there's no vegetation in there. There's a half of a barrel, well, there's a barrel that's been cut in half, which is clearly the water trough, and sand. And that's it. Anyway, Foodie tries to pet the goats through the wire fencing. That goes about as well as you'd imagine. Okay, there are like 3 kids in there. They're very cute. Did I say 3 before? Probably. Well, they all came up to Foodie for attention, hoping she would have food. Turns out she did not. I'm going to show this one still from this zoo trip. Oh, I am skipping the singing, Emily. Skip. And Stephen, thank you so much. I do love a little bit of flannel now and then. Just now and then. It's weirdly hot in Queensland at the moment, but the sun went down and now it's a little bit cooler, so I'm enjoying my plaid moment. I'm just going to show you this one still, because it pretty much speaks to this entire piece of content. Oh my God, I've got to pin the thing, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm used to pinning it when I actually, like, start the video, not when I'm just skipping through stuff. There we go, pinning the thing. So yeah, this is the one still that I'll show from this entire thing, and it is essentially, like, everything about this vlog. He looks a little sad. Yes, this goat stuck behind fencing in a pen with no vegetation or wildlife, with a heap of other goats, and looking real bored and real sad. Yes, he does look a little bit sad. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I switched to live chat. Gotta do that. Oh my God. There There we go. I'm on. Okay. Also, I am drinking... I already mentioned I'm drinking a sugar-free Mother today. No. Monster. Monster, not Mother. Yes. Sarah, hello. Hello. Cool. So, that's that. Anyway, there's a lot of that. Sad little goats behind chicken fences. Chicken fences? Why do I keep calling that? Fences. I mean, the goats are cute and all, but I kind of feel like they'd be cuter in a place that they enjoyed. And then we get to the emus. Now, Chantal and Sala both confuse emus with ostriches. Fair, they're big birds, but also they're very different. They're also very different to cassowaries, and you can bet your bottom dollar a cassowary would not appreciate being in a pen like this. So in this pen with the ostriches, with the emus, there's 4 or 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're in a pen about the same size as the one with the goats. I'm pretty sure this pen measures about 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it looks like each panel of the building is about a meter. So it looks like about 10 meters by 4 or 5 meters, maybe. And there are 5 emus, not ostriches, emus stuffed into this pen with 0 vegetation, and again featuring another half a barrel for water. It's really sad. These guys at least have some shade cloth thrown over the top of it, but they do not have a hut. They do not have a house. They do not have a little getaway to escape from the sun. Which, fair, emus are kind of, again, used to dry, humid, deserty wildlife spaces. But it's really sad. Like, it's really sad. It just makes me think, you know, these animals are on the other side of the planet. They probably have never even seen Australia, and that's fine. And I wish they saw some, like, actual, like, elements of the world outside of this pen, but I can almost bet that they never have and never will. Yeah, it's really sad. And then they run around, clearly frustrated with one another. And it looks like they're playing, but they're not. They're bored. And also there's divots in the ground. They need space to roam, Emily. 100% yes. I don't really want to show this still because it is really heartbreaking. But they're big burbs. They're bigger than me. They're big burbs, and they deserve some respect and to be in the wild. And if not the wild, they just deserve space to roam free and explore and not be bored out of their minds stuck in a pen. The other thing that's majorly concerning about this is in the ground, there's actually divots. So it looks like they've been, like, they claw at the ground. And their talons are probably, like, overgrowing and stuff. But that doesn't matter. Because it doesn't look like they have wood or anything in here to actually, like, do any of that with. But it looks like they've clawed into the ground, creating these craters or divots, which is really dangerous for an emu, especially considering they're getting really frustrated, they're in tight spaces, and they're running around because they're bored, and fighting with one another. So I'm just waiting for the time that one of them hits one of those little divots and hurt themselves. But, you know, it's fine. Foodie thinks that this is really fun and interesting content, seeing emus trapped in a pen. Boo. It's just sad. It's really sad. Anyway, we then move on from the emus, and now look what we have. We have deer. What look like white-tailed deer, but I'm not 100% sure. They do have the white spots and the white tail of a white-tailed deer. There's about 6 of them. They have about the same amount of area, and also no vegetation, no trees, no way to escape the sun except for the shade cloth, blah, 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 words. Yeah. Yep. Great. They're just on sand as well. Peacocks also trapped here on sand featuring a half barrel for water. That's nice. Good for them. Again, my experience of seeing peacocks in any capacity of like entertainment, I guess, they've always been in gardens. I've only ever seen peacocks roam in gardens. That's it. They're not in pens. Like, peacocks and peahens are pretty capable animals. Like, I'm pretty sure the Brisbane Botanical Gardens, which is in the city, has peacocks and peahens everywhere. Almost any garden that and I'm pretty sure up on Mount Cootha, there's a heap of peacocks and peahens that roam around those botanical gardens as well. I don't understand peacocks and peahens in cages. I understand them in gardens. But that's weird. Yeah, all of these animals seem to benefit. Any animal, I honestly think, would benefit from having, you know, a little bit of freedom to roam and not just be stuck behind fences. Anyway, Foodie goes back to the goats, and then we find ducks. This one's really confusing as well. Why are ducks trapped behind fences? They're ducks. There's no logic for a crew, a swarm, a pack, a flock, that's what it is. There's no logic for a flock of ducks to be in a cage. Like, this looks like a swimming pool made for humans, with a flock of ducks very sadly sitting on the side of it, penned in. What are ducks gonna do? What are ducks gonna do? Like, ducks are gonna find a source of water, hang out where they get fed, and probably not leave. What are ducks gonna do? And they don't even have a house. They have no shade cloth. They are just sitting on... Honestly, this looks like a swimming... This looks like it's been, like, it's someone's backyard pool that's just been fenced in, and there's a flock of ducks just very sadly sitting there. It's terrible. Anyway, so sad ducks. And then we get a lovely garden landscape with some... What are they called? Pagodas? Sure, whatever. Nice, like, covered spaces in the middle of some green lushness where people can sit, and not where animals can roam, and certainly not where, like, peacocks could maybe have a good time scratching at the earth. Anyway. Hey, Anne. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. Anne says, we used to have peacocks in a little forest near my childhood home. Oh, that's cute. And it roamed free and was only indoors during the night. Oh, that's very cute. Yeah, I have a very similar experience with peacocks and peahens in that they just, like, kind of roam free and climb trees or hide in places if need be. I am now recognizing as well that Kuwait has, like, a cat problem, like, with the stray cats, and maybe that's a whole argument to have, like, to protect them, but just, like, no, I don't like this whole animals in pens and cages thing. It's just not, it's not giving. It's not giving for me. It's actually quite horrible. But Foodie decides to continue to show it off. What are we looking at this time? Goats? More goats? No, alpacas. Alpacas and or llamas, not really sure. Not checking the name tag. Yeah, now we've got llamas. Or alpacas in pens. Oh, they're in the same pen as the peacocks. Right, yes. Best friends, alpacas and peacocks. Very good. They have beautiful looking animals. Then we get palm trees, which are nice. Then we get an inane conversation about palm trees being date trees and blah, 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 blah. Great weather with my love, Chantal. Okay, that's nice. Great. It's fine. Skip through all of that. Now we're looking at another pen that has rocks and a waterfall and some water. Not quite sure what kind of animal is meant to be in there. But they have trees, so I'm assuming it's something that likes trees. And then there's a hedge maze, and then there's a fountain, and then they cheat at the hedge maze, and then they get to the fountain, and and then Chantal's looking real happy and real proud of herself. And then they go to H&M, which is actually in the title of this vlog. And it turns out she can't find anything at H&M, and we get all of 30 seconds in H&M. I don't know why we even bothered going here. Oh, and then we go to Starbucks, and Chantal's introduced Mr. Creamy to Starbucks. She gets a caramel toffee nut frappe. He gets a caramel macchiato something or other. I think, God, it doesn't matter. There are fucking croissants. And then the cringiest moment of all, which I will spare everybody, is Chantal and Mr. Creamy doing the mocking bird bit from Dumb and Dumber. And it is certainly fitting. That's that. Does anybody have any questions about the zoo vlog? Also, hi everyone. Sorry, I was focused on trying to get that out of the way. Hello everyone. Hello Jen, Sarah. Hello Core. Hello Hugh. Hello Hellfire. Hello. Good morning everybody. I hope you're having a fabulous day or had a fabulous night. Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. We're not going to watch that at all. That's going to get the hell out of here, because no thank you. I don't want to look at sad animals in cages. And now we're going to look at Chantal, who is eating a huge Arabic barbecue, I will find my words eventually, in Kuwait. And interestingly enough, we have the old introduction back. Now, I'm quite cynical, right? And I don't believe this to be entirely the case, but isn't it a coincidence? Yes, it is. That I mentioned we would potentially bring back the old introduction to try getting people back into the channel. Yes, coincidence. That's all it is. Definitely not watching. Coincidence. Anyway, gonna get onto a good old mukbang. Power on. Battery high. Headset connected. I am Raven Simonia. It's true. All right, let's get to.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hey guys, welcome back to another food video in Kuwait. I want to show you
What video have you made that hasn't featured... Sorry, what video have you made in the last 4 weeks hasn't featured food? Oh, wait.
guys a lot of the food here. We are getting a huge barbecue platter here, very common. I'll show you and I'll have Salah help me explain what everything is. So all of this food is very affordable. It's only about 6 KD, which is about, give or take, 24-25 Canadian dollars. I'll put the
Which is about 25 to 30 Australian dollar dues.
US conversion down below in text, just to give you guys
Antlers. Oh my god, I am the worst. Chat, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for always being here for me. I appreciate each and every one of you. There you go. Antlers have been featured.
an idea. I know a lot of you are curious about that. So there's going to be a variety of things, grilled meats, some sides, bread. Let's go. I'm so hungry.
Oh, that's true, Hugh. Okay, no, I'm going to have to extend the names. I'm sorry.
Chicken on the bottom there is the ones that are done. And the ones slowly turning. Look at the juices dripping from the chicken. Oh my gosh. Yum.
Yum. Love a rotisserie chicken. Hello.
Alright, so as you can see, we have the barbecue and we're gonna go home and eat. When I first came here, we did eat the barbecue on the beach.
I think if you're going to return to mukbangs, do it the way you were doing it. Just set the food up at home. We don't need this. This is just filler. I mean, this entire thing is 9 minutes, so she does need the filler, but
it's more comfortable at home, so I kind of just feel like eating at home tonight. So let's go.
Dark Rubber Ducky, I need a moment to process what you just said.
Alright, here is the food.
Brandon, hello, good to see ya.
Hummus.
This is hummus. For those who don't know, hummus is made of chickpeas, tahini, which is sesame paste, garlic, and lemon juice, and olive oil.
Yeah.
Bread. What kind of bread?
Also, if you're a big fan of hummus and you've never made it at home, give it a whirl, please. Do something productive with your time. If I have to be in your ear while you run to the grocery store to buy hummus ingredients to make it at home, I'll feel as if I've had a great night, you know. If you've never done it, give it a whirl.
These come standard with most meals here. Lots of bread. Carb lovers will love that.
You know, pickles.
Oh yeah, gotta have pickles.
Your favorite.
I'm sorry, Chantal, are we pro or anti-carb on this channel? Because I'm getting mixed messages.
Pickles and watercress.
Uh-huh.
Last but not least, the big
Jesus,
deal.
this is fucking huge.
Wait till you guys see how much food this is.
3, 2, 1.
Ta-da! Alright.
Mary, this is a party platter, and this party ain't giving. This is a party of 1. Well, I mean 2, Salah's there, but we don't really need to, you know, bring attention to that. What the hell? This is an 8-person party platter. I was gonna say something when this bucket of hummus came out, but this is a lot. Whatever. It's fine.
Right.
Okay, first of all, about the kebab. We have 2 kinds of kebab.
Uh-huh.
1 chicken kebab and 1 beef kebab.
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Why are you picking it up, though?
This is called arais.
Arayas?
Like a grilled bread.
You're gonna portion the stuff you're touching onto your plate, right? Because don't touch my food.
Cover the meat inside.
And that looks dry as hell. All of this kind of looks a little dry and cold. That's not appealing at all.
Looks like there's spices and ground meat.
Where's the moistness?
With grilled bread. Yum.
Tikka.
Is this beef?
It's a sheep meat.
Uh-huh.
We have shish taouk, you know, chicken. Grilled chicken.
As someone who eats chicken every day, send it back, Mary. That is dry as hell. Mm-mm. Nah, that looks overcooked and dry and cold. No, thank you.
It looks really juicy and tender.
No, that's a lie. Stop lying.
Yeah. And here we have
Stop it.
grilled chicken. Hot chicken.
Huh.
Yep.
This one, you know, shawarma with the saj bread.
Oh, chicken shawarma with, okay, saj bread.
I'm trying to get a good look.
Inside there's, you know, garlic and pickles.
Alright, yum.
Don't get me wrong. All of this food would, like, I would enjoy all of this food, but it's something about this is making it. Well, one, he's handling it, so that's not great. It's just not giving warm. It's very much giving the disappointment you get if you like order something in and it takes like 20 minutes to get to you, and it's just that lukewarm kind of, this would have been better 20 minutes ago, you know?
And this one parsley with some onion.
That looks good.
We have the
Well, fresh. It looks fresh.
pepper and tomatoes there, french fries.
Uh-huh.
With the french fries for sure.
And to drink, we're gonna have Pepsi.
That Pepsi also looks lukewarm.
Alright, let's dig in. Pepsi? I love that sound.
That is a room temperature Pepsi if I've ever seen one.
I'm thirsty. Yes. I wish I had ice, but I forgot to fill the ice container.
Could you walk me through the sauces you've got here next to this cold bottle of water, please? Walk me through these.
So,
Again, bucket of hummus.
regular Pepsi.
Don't get me wrong, I love hummus. I would smash that entire bucket of hummus, but I also I also know how much oil is in that. Which again is fine, but just calories. Which brings my mind back to, weren't we going to talk about weight loss at some point? No? Okay, whatever.
Cheers. Try some pickles, my favorite. Some greens. I love the greens here. They always serve them with a meal. It's usually pretty custom. With a mix of pickles.
What can... Alright, someone needs to type this sentence out and try to make it make sense. Maybe it's me.
Greens. Try some pickles, my favorite.
Let's try some pickles. Okay, I'm gonna type it out for you all. Let's try some pickles. My favorite.
Some greens.
Some greens.
I love the greens here.
I love the greens here.
They always serve them with a meal. It's usually pretty custom.
That's the bit. They always serve them with the meals, usually pretty custom. What is she talking about?
With a mix of pickles.
With a mix of pickles. Usually pretty custom with a mix of pickles. Okay. Noted. The transcribe has transcribed. What is she talking about? Oh, the beep button? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Was it that button? It is that button. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'd forgotten I'd applied the beep. Wait, which one's the no one cares button? No, it's not that one. Not that one. Nope. I was sure it was one of these buttons. Wait, which one? I could just go into my settings. It was that one, the first one. What do you mean it was the first one? This one? No, this one's beep. I know beep. Hold on, wait. You said I got it the first time. Well, that's not helpful because there's so many buttons. I think it's that one. I think it's comma. Is it that one? First one you tried after the beep. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's comma. I'm waiting for people to yell at me that worked. Nope. Okay, well, Emily said nope. Okay, well, is it this one? Hey, Broccoli, good to see you. Chat, this is fun. Troubleshoot buttons. The one when you said it wasn't that one, not the comma. Wait. Okay, how about this one? Emily, you're a lifesaver, thank you. And I was hitting the comma before, and I don't think it was that one. Did I break it? Nope, not that one. That one. The other end of the keyboard. You know what? I'm sure it is... Where is it? Oh god, I didn't mean to go there. That's not where I meant to go at all. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Is it here? No one cares. Trim. There it is. Okay, well, what if I just show it in the mixer and that way I can run my fingers across the keyboard? Okay, hold on. Okay. M, no. N, no. That button, 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 no. No. No, that was the beep button. It is the comma! Why are you all trying to gaslight me? There you go. We found it! We found it, everyone. Everyone stand down. It is indeed the comma. Okay, great. So if I time it out. I'm gonna stop now. Anyway, we're back. We do have fun here. Cool. Well, now you all know. And now I will probably forget and someone will remind me in time. We found it. Okay, we're gonna get back to the reaction. Everything's fine. Thank you very much for entertaining me, chat.
This is a pickled pepper, and I love spicy food.
Anyway, the point of me typing all of that out was that statement. None of that made sense. That's all. But we found something even better to do.
I picked to that. Pickled carrots are good here too. Oh, they're spicy pickles.
Speaking of, I went and got pickles today, just regular cucumber pickles, and I always forget to read the label because 9 times out of 10, I pick up the chili flavor or the hot pickles. Man, my mouth regrets it. It's okay. I just add a little bit of mayonnaise to whatever I'm making. That usually helps dull it down a bit. Yeah. Yep.
All right. Let's cool that off with some hummus and bread. Very, very fresh bread.
Okay.
So creamy.
This background music is going to send me.
Silky hummus. Very delicious.
Also, can someone please answer me why the fuck the cushions are sitting on top of the couch? Still. Like, I thought it was an aesthetic choice when we were doing filming down here, but it just seems like they are meant to sit on the couch, not on top. What is going on?
Let's try some of this kebab. Now you take the bread.
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to say it right now, Foodie. I think your mukbangs are better received when you've just got a static camera, not someone just kind of swaying in the breeze with it, you know? Because this is giving me a bit of seasickness.
You take some kebab. Like that.
Uh-huh.
We're going to dip it in some garlic.
Great. No, thank you.
First bite for you guys. Beauty bite.
No, thank you. I don't need to be fed by you. Thank you, Foodie. No, thank you.
Seasoned chicken. Oh, yes.
Oh, no. I'm good. Thank you, though. Capone, it is giving... Yeah, we need to get the tripod out. We need to set ourselves up correctly. We need to... We need to do the old trick of shoving something under this platter to make it seem like bigger and up, and you know, just get the mukbang set up, because this is a little too like, I don't know. It's giving me something. Yeah, no, this is not it. Not giving. James, hello, good to see you. Hi.
I'm gonna try the shish tao. Delicious.
Ah, that makes sense, Lottie.
Chunk of chicken
That makes
here.
sense. Is her volume low? Oh, it is! Please hold. There you go. Oh, wait, that's me. Wait, where did I
Grilled
go?
meat is
Oh,
just
there
so
I am.
juicy. It's my favorite method of cooking meat.
I just need to hide that one. There you go. Fixed it. Now you all can hear Foodie, I'm sorry. I am a really good reaction channel.
That's so tasty. Whatever spices they use.
Do you want me to reenact what you've missed? It's so fresh. Ooh, spiced chicken, garlic sauce. Here you go, beauty bite. Do you want a piece? It's so good over here. So fresh, so creamy, you guys. There you go. That's all you missed.
Amazing. Alright, I'm gonna try the other things. Shawarma. Shawarma's pretty standard. We have some in North America, I know, but it's so much more delicious eating it from the source.
Is it? I will never take Foodie's advice or criticism about food at any time. Ever.
Fries. Grilled hot peppers. Would you guys eat these?
Yeah. I'd probably be smashing out those onions and tomatoes over the peppers, but yeah, why not? Have we just eaten like 4 different... Okay, whatever.
So spicy.
Could you give us a, like what kind of spice? What is it? We haven't got a lot of, like, chat or definition in this piece of content, have we? And I specifically remember, was it last week she was saying, oh yes, we're going to, I'm going to reintroduce story times. This would have been a great opportunity to bring out a story time, right? Nope. I don't know if you all are picking up on this, but this is a bit sad. Like, I'm not getting I'm having a good time vibes, which is what I often got with Foodie's mukbangs. If like alongside the story times, this is just, I don't know. This is not a happy vibe. Trying to be sexy with the food? Is that what it is?
You can also take the bread and make like a sandwich.
Uh-huh. Wait. What?
Onion.
Oh. My brain is clearly seeing this bread as something different. Is this not... Could you not just, like, tear a hole in the side halfway and make kind of like a little pita pocket? What are we doing? Whatever. Look, you make your sandwich however the hell you want to make it. But, okay.
Tomato.
But she opened it. That's why I'm confused, because she opened it in the middle and is now just, like, just kind of making a wrap. Whatever, doesn't matter. She did tear it into a pocket and then roll it. Okay, good. I'm not going mad. That's good. That just was very confusing.
Oh. Bismillah.
I don't know.
Alright. We're gonna eat this
thank you for watching. Just a quick video. I wanted to show you
Oh, terrible. Awful. Bad.
the barbecue that I had when I first came here.
Never again. Bye. Nope. Wow. We got 40 minutes into it with Foodie, and I understand not everybody's here for Ambi, but I'm not gonna lie, it's better content. It's just better content. I'm sorry. Watching Chantal sit down for 9 minutes eating a barbecue at home from a cold platter, without a story time? What are you trying to do to me? What is this? This is a no thank you. Hey, Annie, good morning. Thank you for the super chat. I hope you have a coffee. Annie with an L says, gross mukbangs are back, I guess. I'm moving today. This is a bad omen. Oh, mate. Well, you know what? My fingers are crossed for lots of caffeine, great weather, and a quick packing process. I hope everything's okay, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat and for stopping by. Best of luck. Fingers crossed for you. And yeah, gross mukbangs are back. But they're not, like... That's the thing. Like, Chantal has a very specific niche of mukbangs, and that is telling wildly inappropriate stories while eating usually pretty, like, either pretty standard, like, it's usually pretty standard food. Let's be real. Like, think back to, or just, like, just wet sharts on camera. Think back to your most memorable mukbang from Chantal. You've obviously got lobster mac and cheese, right? Obviously. There's vegan chicken nuggets. There's the, myriad of pizza, poutine, burgers. But they all kind of come along with some type of... The whole point is that you're entertaining while also eat. Like, the eating of the food is not necessarily the entertaining part. There's a bit more that is meant to go on. But there's nothing was going on. Oh, well, McDonald's breakfast is a pretty memorable one. Yeah. Yeah. This will not be a memorable... This mukbang will only be memorable in how bland and nothing it was, I guess. Oh, well. Anyway, we're going to move on from Foodie now. So if you'd like to hit the like button on your way out, please feel free. If you want to hang around for Ambi, please feel free as well. Oh, Cheese Graveyard. Yes, no, that was the one that put her on the map. International acclaim. BuzzFeed picked it up and everything. We're going to move on to Ambi's Vlogmas Day 9 before I hit the gym, which is we went in a cave. Full day of eating and Christmas shopping. I understand not everybody's...
Hey guys, welcome.
Jesus, I did not press play. I understand not everybody's here for it, but again, it is far more interesting, I feel, than a lot of what Foodie's putting out currently. Yes.
To Vlogmas Day 9.
Jingle bell, jingle bell. Sing for me, baby. Baby.
Jesus. Every time. Oh, it's not too loud today. Actually, I think my audio balance is good for Ambi. Hey!
So I have these on because I am watching some Vlogmas videos.
Who are you watching?
So I am actually just getting ready for the day. I'm in the middle of doing my makeup. Also, while eating leftover chili. Makeup.
Alright.
With chili with Amberlynn Reid.
What was the word I was trying to find there? I lost it. Nope.
You can't even see it. It's the chili I made last night. I put some cheese on there. Oh my god. I put some honey on this last night. Oh my god, it changed everything. I also have some cornbread, which we also made last night.
Not muffins. Don't get confused, Zach.
And I like to add a little bit of honey to it. Just a smidgel.
Work. I feel like butter would actually go really well on that too.
You want to try a bite with honey? Please, baby?
I don't like honey.
I don't either.
Why is it in the house then?
That's what I thought.
Serious question. Why is it in the house?
I'm gonna put honey in hers. Neither of us like honey. I don't like honey either, but how's that taste?
Oh, what am I doing at the gym? Asked Steven. I've got legs, hack squats, and I'm avoiding it here with you. Dude, don't avoid it. Go do your hack squats. Only if you want to. You can take me with you if you'd like. I can help motivate or make you laugh and potentially hurt yourself, which you don't want to do. But, do your hack squats. Today I've got back. It's all back. All back all the time. And I've got a little bit back and some calf stuff and some core stuff. It's a pretty mixed day today. I did all of my big lifts and stuff already through the week, so Saturday's a bit more of a balance and what's the thing called? The thing that I don't have. Coordination. Balance and coordination kind of day.
I told you. She said that's bomb. So I just sprinkle a little bit of, see how slow it comes out? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's...
So you don't do too much.
Wow. Being educated on honey. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm just eating leftovers, doing my makeup. I'm kind of all over the place today, and now my fingers are sticky, so I need to go fix that.
Yeah, I do, well, I try to do upper, lower, but sometimes my days get all kinds of mixed up, so...
All right, you guys,
it just depends. Also, my knee really hurt yesterday. Like, I broke out the massage gun and got it, like, right in up under the kneecap, which actually really hurt, but made it feel so much better. Thanks so much for asking. But, yeah, my knee was, like, struggling yesterday, so I've just got to be a little bit more careful with it. I've got my dainty, crunchy knees, you know?
For me to open a giftie.
Kitra asks, is she still on Weight Watchers? Well, she mentioned it 1 or 2 days ago. No, the reason why I think she mentioned it yesterday was because we got a peek into the pantry and we saw the Weight Watchers boxes. Weight Watchers hasn't featured as a large talking point in the last couple of days, but every time she talks about food, she's only ever mentioned calorie count, not Weight Watcher numbers. So my hopes are pretty low that Ambi's actually still on program, you know. What supplements do I take for joint health? You know, the usual, like tea, water, not enough fish oil, and prayer, I guess. No, I don't actually take anything for my joint health, and probably should, but there it is.
Open a giftie. A giftie! Ready? Yeah. Should I stand in front of the Christmas tree for, like, aesthetic?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not enough vitamins. I don't take enough anything. I'm terrible.
Let me know if it's dark, though.
I am.
While you're filming, because then it's going to be pointless.
Creatine, how's that? That's a supplement for joints, right? Creatine?
Today, we are in a gift...
Oh my god, Purple, are you okay? Oh, that's okay. Mate, chalk it up for next year. As long as you're okay. That sounds very painful.
Baggy
Hey, Haz.
deal. Am I dark?
No.
Okay,
No?
Potato says no.
Did I fix the camera settings?
I think you fixed the camera settings.
Okay.
James has recommended 20 grams of gelatin with honey and lemon every day. Interesting. Is that like a lollipop, or would that form into like a little gummy? Everyone keeps saying glucosamine, and I have no idea what that is. Please hold. Now I'm interested, and Ambi's going to unpack another fucking gift, so... Glucosamine is a natural compound found in cartilage, tough tissue with cushioned joints. Glucosamine supplement? Not sulfate supplement. Although, maybe it is a sulfate. Wait. Bone broth. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Glucosamine might be worth a try. Some studies show it gives relief for mild to mid something or other. Also used for chondroitin. No, glucosamine and chondroitin for osteoarthritis, pain. Reading the wrong words. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, I'll tell you what. It's December. I'll mark up I'll mark up all the supplements I need, which sounds like pretty much everything. And we'll start in January. Good deal.
What?
Capone, that's the trick. Maybe if I listen to Bone Train every morning, I'll just remember to take my medicines.
Is it?
Baby?
Oh, Amanda, I was joking about the creatine, sorry.
What is it?
What is this accordion?
Baby? You guys would not believe. So I'm addicted.
What now? Purple Lorraine, thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate it. In this, my moment of need of distraction. Purple Lorraine says, very painful, thanks for keeping me company. It's my absolute pleasure, mate. I'm really sorry that the catch to 10k has to take a hold, but that's okay. That's okay. You can do it when you're healed and better. Just make sure you take care of yourself, and thank you for your super chat and your kindness, and thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you. Are those scratch offs? Are they? They had Elf on them.
Literally go to TikTok.com, okay? Get the app, okay?
Why do we need to go to TikTok? What?
There are these people. So many. But first of all, thank you, babe.
You're welcome, baby.
She's very happy to have received whatever the hell this stuff is.
What? There's these people who buy a whole book of scratchers.
Uh-huh.
And they'll sit on TikTok live
Wait, how much are these? And how many did you get? And what is a whole book?
streams and scratch them. Thousands of people will watch them. They'll sit there and they get like money for doing it, and then they get to go buy more scratch offs. And it's just like, I've been obsessed.
This seems wildly dangerous. This is some level of like gambling addiction realness. I hate all of this so much. What the fuck?
But just sitting there and watching them, I don't know what it is. And
I mean, I know what it is. I understand the general premise of like, ooh, surprise, suspense, yay, I want a thing, dopamine. And also people kind of get that from watching the content. It's very similar to the whole purpose people engage with and watch mukbangs as well. It's the same with like toy opening channels and stuff. It's like, oh, well, I don't have the thing, but I can watch someone else open the thing, and that gives me like a rush of suspense and surprise and dopamine, and therefore I'll keep watching it. But like, as the content creator, you also got to be real careful. And I argued that about again, I'm no one, don't listen to me, but I argued that about the mukbangs as well. It's like, you are not only getting the dopamine rush of like doing the thing that you enjoy, but you're also getting like financially rewarded for activities that may actually be detrimental to your well-being, which includes gambling. What the hell?
I might have said a few times, I think it would be so cool.
A few times.
Yeah, baby. A few times to get a whole book of scratchers. Is this a whole book?
It's only a half a book.
So a whole book is even more than this?
Yeah.
She is so excited at the prospect of scratches.
Holy.
That's 76.
This is no, I cannot get on board. This does not seem like a good idea. No.
This is 76. I can't even talk. This is 76 scratchers.
76, baby.
Gambling with Ambi. Gamby.
This is such a good gift because it's like, it's pretty much like if you want to give someone cash, but like you have to make them work for it, and like
That's not how gambling works. Ambi, Jesus Christ. That's not at all the same thing.
in hopes that they make the money that you want to give them. Wait, I'm so...
No, that's really not how... Gifting someone money and gifting someone a lottery ticket or scratch-offs or, like, money to go play on the pokies or the spin machine. I don't know what you'll call them. We call them the pokies. The... Those ones. We call them pokies. Poker machines? Maybe? Calm down, scratch-offs are fun. Yeah, scratch-offs might be fun, but they're also a form of gambling. And as someone who has admittedly had, like, conversations surrounding addiction, gambling addiction is a real thing. And, like, really not a great thing. And maybe this is just because in Australia our government is very, very loud, very, very loud about, like, a few topics in particular that are detrimental to people's lifestyles, which includes smoking. I've spoken about that a lot before, but gambling as well. Like we have hotlines to call. I'm pretty sure, is it 13QUIT? That's smoking, but I'm pretty sure there's one linked to like to gambling addiction and all of that kind of stuff. Essentially social services that are run by the government to try to help people not put themselves in entirely bad situations, I guess. Yeah, that. Anyway.
I'm excited. I know I have to do them within, I think, 3 months.
And I don't care. Once again, anything that I talk about is only in reference to me or the content that I watch. You live your life. I don't care. It's fine. Go do whatever the hell you want to do. But at the end of the day, I'm watching someone who has cried and bemoaned having an addictive personality and how that impacts like a lot of stuff in their life. And so watching them get supplied with 78 scratch-offs and super excited and really energized and interested in people making money on TikTok by making that content just gives me just the smallest little red flag and that maybe this isn't a good idea. It could potentially lead to something even worse. But I'm just a little cynical, and sometimes I'm concerned.
No, now let's be real.
I was about to say 3 months.
Wait, I'm
3
excited.
hours.
Do you guys want to scratch like the first one with me or two? Oh my god, thank you, baby. This is so cool. Thank you. I love you.
Love you, baby.
So we're gonna scratch one of these. The people on TikTok, they all use the same thing. They use a cuticle pusher, like
Oh yeah, Rebecca, gotta watch that top chat.
the tool that pushes cuticles, obviously. But I use this eyelash.
Gamble Aware is the New South Wales program for gambling addiction support. Ah, interesting. I don't know what the Queensland one is. I think is it Gambling Help Queensland. Yeah. And the interesting thing with all of this, and again, I'm like, you may or may not, you may agree or disagree with my takes on all of this, and that's fine. It's just my general idea. My general opinion. That's it. I was going to say, it's interesting because Tab Corp, which is one of the major corporations in Australia that runs things like horse racing, pokies, licensing, like all of that stuff, have to pay a very large amount into taxes, and those pay very large taxes on all of the revenue that they make by, letting people gamble or encouraging people to gamble, I guess. All of the advertising surrounding Tab Corp and anything to do with gambling has to come with a warning of like, please ensure you're gambling responsibly, give contact details to places that can help if you do feel compelled to do so, and to encourage people not to gamble outside of their means. Also, a lot of the large taxes that they pay for go to not only politicians and their paychecks, but also go to running campaigns and running resources such as gambling assistance, gambling help, all of those things. So it's cool, it's interesting, it's good to talk about.
Thing that I do not.
Oh, sorry, damn it, Janet. I see you. Hello, thank you for being here for 13 months. I appreciate it. You didn't leave a message, but if you'd like to, please feel free. Welcome back to Popstar.
I've never actually used this before, and I do not plan on it. So how you win is you either match one of these numbers with one of these, or you get a...
Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to...
So how you...
This is now the second time we're doing this in recent memory. Noted. How does this work, sorry? 11 chances to win. Scan ticket to see if you're a winner. Something, the Kentucky Lottery app. Oh, Kai Lottery. Wow, the states have lottery apps? That's interesting.
Win is you either match one of these numbers with one of these.
Match. Okay, yes, no, I understand.
Or you get a red candy cane, which means you win double the prize shown, or a red present symbol to automatically win all 10 prizes.
Oh, or syrup.
Or you can scratch the syrup, and if you get a Christmas tree, you win whatever prize is shown underneath the Christmas tree. I just forgot to point that out in the video.
We really are just... Yeah. All right, Ambi's become a Scratch It channel. Noted.
All right, so I'll be looking for a 16 or a 10.
Uh-huh.
That was a loser, folks.
Oh, no. How often do we do these?
Keep track of how much I win. This is genuinely fun, though. Something about scratching a scratcher. And I know people are about to say, you're going to get addicted to games.
Raven Simone. Amy B, thank you for being here for 1 month, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Amy says, 1 month already? Thanks for all the shenanigans. You are more than welcome, my friend. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for being here for a month, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Lovely to see you today.
Gambling, trust me, I don't have that in me. I just don't have that addiction. I don't have that want or anything like that. I just know that people always turn even things that I enjoy into something negative, and
Ambi literally defines things and activities that she enjoys as, oh my god, it's going to become an addiction. Go back and watch her opening those, the ball things, like the miniature toys. She legit, the words out of her mouth, I may be paraphrasing a little bit, but she certainly says to the tune of, I'm going to have to be careful because this is going to be an addiction. Now, you might say, well, Zach, she's not serious about that. She's just joking. She's just using that word hyperbolically. Sure, she might be, but she's also the person who has presented herself to the internet as, woe is me, I have all of these troubles and problems, and I essentially, it comes down to having addictions. Okay, work. My sense of concern, it doesn't matter, she's living a different reality. Who the hell am I? I'm just watching my stories. I just don't necessarily love this for her. There you go. That's it. That's all it is.
I know that's what's gonna happen. But this is just because I sit around and I watch these TikToks.
I don't know what the terms of service for pro gambling conversation is with YouTube. Let me check. YouTube. It would be a community guideline. Let's have a look. What I'm pretty sure YouTube are fine with it, but it's interesting because like different countries take things with different stuff. Search gambling. It's fine. Like there's a lot of gaming and stuff that goes into. I can't even spell. There's a lot of like think about loot boxes and stuff like that. Like all of that falls. How is that not it? Yeah, it's generally fine to like showcase it. It's generally not fine to be like, oh my god, you should do it too. By the way, here's the link to like someone who's sponsoring me. Go gamble here. Like that's not okay. But yeah, whatever.
Just for funsies. And I don't know, I actually think that the story behind the gift is what is meaningful because Feline actually listens to me and sees my interests. And anyways, I shouldn't have to explain myself. I just shouldn't. Alrighty, we got some foodsies.
But whatever, Mary. People are going to be critical of a lot of stuff that you do. For me, like seeing, and again, it might just come down to my own personal experiences and knowing and seeing the effects that gambling addictions can have on people and being told, no, it's not a problem, cut to, 2 years later and people being in really rough positions. And I'm not saying that that's what I'm expecting of Ambi. I just, like, gambling is one of the conversations that I don't particularly enjoy having, and I personally just don't support. But, like, sorry if that's a take you don't enjoy from me.
I say foodies because that's what I say to the animals when I want to feed them. We got Jimmy John's again. This is a whole full day of eating. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't think I did.
Full day of eating. Well, it's in the title, so we're here.
I'm showing you guys everything that I eat today. Earlier.
So since we're on Weight Watchers, I assume there's going to be a conversation about points.
Leftover chili, cornbread.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. But maybe not. Because normally when she does the chili, she's like, oh yeah, this entire pot... I just remember from the old house, she said, this entire pot is, 10 points or 2 points or 8 points or whatever. But we're really not talking about that anymore. Huh. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all.
And now some Jimmy John's. Just have...
Hey, Rages. Good to see you.
Some barbecue chips. And then I got the sandwich. So I will show you what's on that.
Okay, Brandon has said you only order Jimmy John's if you need a bland sandwich quickly. I have no experience with Jimmy John's. Brandon, anything else? Anything else to note about Jimmy John's? Please feel free to educate me on the topic of Jimmy John's.
So mine's pretty simple. I have salami, turkey, and lettuce, and a little bit of mayo. Like,
oh my god, Tash. No, everything's fine. It's fine. I diet or non-diet, I don't know at this point.
Like I said, I like it simple. I did ask for onion. Yes. There's a smidge of a bit of an onion moment. And then for later, I got 2 cookies.
Their biggest selling point is freakishly fast food. Huh. I read that and think that it would just be like a Halloween or horror themed like sandwich shop. Doesn't look like it though.
I'm not gonna eat them now. I want to save them for later when I get snackage.
Cookies.
Snackage. Ooh. I was trying to say peckage. What's that word? Peckish. When I get peckish, doesn't that mean thirsty though? Oh my god, why can't I talk right now? Hold on.
I relate to the struggle.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. I think I'm okay.
You're good.
I'm good. Sometimes I just get a little anxious, folks. I get a little nervous and I start not knowing how to speak. Like I'm giving a class presentation sometimes. I get really nervous when I'm filming in front of you guys. It's been about a decade now and I'm still nervous.
But cookies.
Later, when I want like sweets, that's what I got this for. I just sandwich.
Okie dokie.
Good.
Is it?
It just looks like Subway. Does this not just look like Subway?
Mmm.
Everything I wanted.
Everything you wanted and more?
And more.
And more?
I do like this dress.
I love that for you.
Oh, your sandwich ready.
It's good, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Tweety. Lovely to see you. Good morning.
I'm trying to chew on the side of my mouth.
It does look like Subway. Well, yeah.
Which is difficult
It's what
because
it's
this is my
giving.
chewy inside. But bread makes it hurt worse. So
I'm sorry, Chels says the owner of Jimmy John's also poaches endangered animals. Excuse me? Please hold. Jesus. Fact check. USA Today, 9 claims owner of Jimmy John's kills endangered animals and allegedly shows him posing with them. I mean... Oh, 2015? Oh, elephants. Oh, no. Oh, no, not a fan. No, thank you. No, thank you.
So this is a jacket channel now.
Featuring this jacket again, yes.
Just putting on my jacket.
Yeah, okay, not a fan of Jimmy.
Yeah.
No, Jimmy John's, no thank you.
We're actually about to go to a cave.
Oh, this does zip up in the front. Okay, it's got one of those, like... Yeah,
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. We're about to go to the longest cave. So I'm a little nervous, but it's a light show. But
A light show in a cave? Ooh, I'm getting excited.
I kind of feel claustrophobic about it because it's 30 minutes long.
Is it a mammoth cave by any chance?
A cave. Like, what happens if an emergency happens? I don't know. It's about like an hour and a half away. I actually have to go pee. I'll be right back. Am I peeing on camera? Is that allowed? I really... Okay. I actually have to go pee. I'll be right back. Am I peeing on camera? Is that allowed?
Ma'am, could we... Look, could we not, though? If we could. No, it's not allowed. Thank you.
I really hope that it's not raining though. It's been raining the last few days. I don't know. I get like car anxiety, but with Feline, it's the least car anxiety I've ever had, honestly. But I still have it, and it's like a million times worse when it is nighttime while it's raining, yeah. Let's go to the cave. I'm excited though. I spoke too soon, folks. It's raining. Keep me in your thoughts.
Wait, where are we?
Thanks.
Oh, wait, we're out on the balcony. Right.
Don't worry though, my baby's a good driver. We have stopped to get some gas, and
Was that Feline's coat? That looked nice.
it is still raining, but I'm okay with it, to be honest. It's not like super crazy or anything, so that's good. I think I could safely say I've never been in a cave before, so I'm actually really excited. I'm like, oh, hour and a half drive though, and we're going on the interstate.
Can we just get there, please? Please, for the love of God.
I just remember that. Okay, I just got anxiety again.
Cool.
Okay. You know.
Look, I know I come across as really frustrated when stuff like this comes up. It's her life. It's her gurney. She's here showing it with us. Whatever. Just... I hope that you're managing that well, Ambi. I hope that you're getting the professional assistance that you require. I hope you're on a gurney to you know, live your best life. I just hope you're not sitting here complaining about things on YouTube for the rest of your life. That's all. That's all I hope. That's all.
Living on edge. Why am I talking about this? See, this is anxiety. I either shut off, shut down, or I get super chatty. My car anxiety has been a lot better, though. I will say that for sure. I know once we get there and I'm looking at the lights, I'll be like, yes, this was worth it. Feline is super patient with me and gentle and kind and caring. So that is the type of energy I need right now. And I have my game on my phone to distract me. It's a game that I've been playing for years. I've spent far too much money on. We don't need to discuss that, but...
Yeah, because gambling addictions. How silly of me to be concerned about.
Find yourself a game on your phone that makes you just feel blissful, peaceful, and happy.
You know what might be confronting if you acknowledged how much money you'd sunk into playing your phone game, Abby? That might be a little bit like... Sometimes the reality of numbers can be pretty like, oh, okay, well, maybe need to change that behavior. Maybe need to like talk to someone about that. Or maybe that was a good investment for you. Maybe you enjoyed doing all of that, and that's all fine. But you know, the numbers, they don't lie.
You got the gas, baby?
Got the gasket.
Was it expensive?
No, it wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad. Okay. Well, we're about to head there. And how long will we be on the interstate? Just so I know. Just so I'm, you know.
About an hour.
An hour. Okay. I'm gonna put on my seatbelt. Like,
Oh, music?
guys. Out of many, many, many songs that we listened to this car ride, here are a few that we listened to. Summertime Sadness by Lana Del Rey.
Work.
We have Don't Cry by Lil Wayne featuring Extension. I miss him so freaking much. That's How You Know by Nico and Vinz. We have
I'm thinking if That's How You Know from Enchanted. Different song, I think. Different song, yes.
Alibi by Banks. Anything by Banks is everything in perfection, okay? You Got It Bad by Usher. All the Time by Bahamas. This song makes me and Feline both feel just so good. And then we saw two cars that were identical.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Coincidence?
Trigger warning, flashing lights. Okay, we should put the warning in. FYI.
We have arrived. So we're actually in Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville.
Ah, back to Louisville. What's that say? The happiest place underground? Excuse me, sir. There is a small mouse with a big ego who would like to have a word with you. And your poster's mega zip, mega walk. Why has it got to be mega? Just mega about the walk.
Or Louisville, however you want to.
Mega mining. Okay, I see
Pronounce
what
it.
they're doing now.
It's the Louisville
Mega space.
Mega Cavern.
It's mega.
You guys, it's an actual cave. We are going in that. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, it kind of looks like a quarry. Yeah, okay.
I don't know, folks.
I'm fucking excited. This is giving me all of the warm and fuzzies about the Christmas lights pre-Old Mate. Before Old Mate, the Christmas lights were wonderful with Foodie Beauty. I don't know if we'll ever get back there. Probably not. That's okay. Ambi's got us covered. It's fine.
I love you guys. It's been good. It's been great. This is how all scary movies start.
This is not how all scary movies start.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. You excited, babe?
Yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
This is great.
I'm on videos, so just FYI.
Or mega, as it were. It's mega.
Okay.
We've now holiday spirit of her.
This is not Cuba PD carrot buns, no.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
We are cashless.
We are in a
Thank
freaking
you.
cave.
We only accept credit and debit.
This is no. What was that? Oh, this
This is great.
lane to restrooms.
Wait, are we going to go on to the mega walk? Is that where we're going to go?
So they have bathrooms. This is so cool. I literally cannot stop smiling right now.
Oh, good. Ambi's having a good time. Going out and doing a thing. Nice.
I've always wanted to come here. This is
They have all of their awards. USA Today 10 Best Holiday Light Displays. Work.
exciting. Merry Christmas. Oh my god. This is so exciting.
I
Okay,
live for
guys.
This is great.
Off we go. All right, this is where we show them our ticket because we bought in advance. Hello, Amberlynn Reid here.
Hi, voiceover Ambi. What are we doing? I want to see the lights.
All right, this
Lane for bus, limo, and large RV.
is where we show them our ticket.
Mega Cavern. Lights under Louisville. Is it Louisville or Louisville? Louisville?
Because we bought in advance. Hello,
Ooh.
Amberlynn Reid here. So instead of putting some cheesy Christmas music that we all love, instead, I'm just going to ramble.
Not on my watch. Not on... Please hold. Not on my watch. You are not taking this away from me. Hold on. Everybody hold on to your butts. That's not how you spell that. That's not in the search bar. Never mind.
And I'm going to talk, and I'm going to tell you that this was such an amazing experience. It was like the best 30 minutes ever. Me and Feline had so much fun. Like, I recommend this place to literally anybody. It was beautiful. It was fun. Like, it was the perfect length. Like, it was genuinely a great time. I'm not gonna lie. And what? In a cave? I've never been in a cave before, and neither had Feline. So this was the first time we both were in a cave, and we both absolutely adore Christmas and everything that it is. It's just beautiful. So to get to experience this together was pretty freaking great. Like, oh, look how beautiful. Stop right now. I wanted to film every last drop of it, but I didn't. Like, look at the dinosaurs. Oh my God. It's like a part of me wanted to put the camera away, but then there was a huge part of me that was like, oh my God, I want to film as much as I can. So I compromised with myself and I did a little of both. I wanted to live in the moment, but also remember these memories and share them with you guys. Like, look at that. All that is on cake. It's like, ma'am, who knew a cave wall could be a TV? Like, it's just so neat. What a great experience. So, a little mini story time.
Oh, no.
I want to tell you how I found out that Santa wasn't real.
Hold on, wait. How long does this go for? Do I need? I'll line up another track. Hold on. let me find. Let me find another track. This one. Okay. Something chill.
Yes, this is a little mini story time. Just bear with me, folks. My mom was actually pregnant, and it was Christmas night. Well, the night before Christmas, excuse me, when Santa was supposed to be putting out gifts. Look at me there. And I was laying on the couch because I always wanted to catch Santa. I was like 8 years old, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna catch Santa. So I would sleep on the
Interesting.
couch, and I remember being awoken because my mom was like
Oh, this is cool.
crying and like saying how her water broke while she was what did you say, putting down Santa's gifts under the tree. Yeah,
Okay, I'm taking the song off. She's told this story many times before.
water broke while she was what did you say, putting down Santa's gifts under the tree. Yes, that is what she said, folks. And I acted like I was still asleep, but that is how I found out that Santa's not real, because my mom went into labor while she was putting Santa's.
Oh my God.
But that is
Woody.
how I found out that Santa's not real, because my mom went into labor.
Again, I feel like Disney needs to talk to this place because these might not be Disney approved light installments of Woody and I can't remember his name.
While she was putting Santa's
He's Ham, the piggy bank, and that's Mr. Potato Head.
gifts under the tree. Listen, I had a horrible childhood, but there are some things that I can smile about, laugh
Ooh, this is cool.
about, be grateful
This is very sorry, everybody.
about, and look back
Again, light
and just
warning.
smile. But just because Santa's fake does not mean that the Christmas spirit is fake. So once I found out and I got a little older, Santa became
I should have kept the music.
just like the Christmas spirit. So the Christmas spirit will forever be here, be alive, and be well. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed the lights as much as we did. Like, stunning, folks. Like, wow. You guys,
That was fun. I like that. Yeah, Adventures with Amby. Let's do more of these.
that light show, phenomenal. We enjoyed that so much. It was so crazy being in a cave. Like, we got a kick out of it. Now we're still in Louisville. Like, this is so crazy. Like, I've been here a couple times, not that many times, but
We've been here with you a few times, Amby.
I don't know, this is like the city of Kentucky, you know? So, we're actually at Burlington Coat Factory. Well,
Oh, we're getting a coat?
it's not called that anymore. Just Burlington.
Is it not a coat factory? Wait, this doesn't look like a factory.
I want to get some gifts for some family members of mine. So I'm going to do that because I have to send them off soon. So we're doing, the rain has let up, thank God. You coming, babies? It actually feels so good out here. Like, genuinely, I don't even, it was a little warm in the car.
Whiplash is upset that that's not a cave. Are you sure it wasn't a cave? It seemed like a cave.
Like,
No, this is Burlington Coat Factory. This is not a cave.
take this off, this jacket, I think. I might. It feels bomb out here.
It's not a factory. Okay.
So for some reason, Burlington closed a couple hours earlier than it said they were going to be closing.
Oh.
So we are going to TJ Maxx Home Goods. Look
Is this a factory?
how pretty and shiny and glittery and sparkly.
You just got a bag.
Look
The green bag.
at the jewelry.
Okay.
You guys, look at this makeup palette. It's a freaking cookie.
Wow.
It's a face palette. Cookie palette. I can't.
I hate that.
So funny.
That's terrible.
It smells like an old lady's house. Just saying. Okay, so it is super late, but I did not want to cook dinner.
Don't you have chili?
Full day of eating. It's this place called BJ's.
Right.
So good.
Stupid brain. Oh god. No one has ever called me mature. Oh god. Breathe. No, you go back. Breathe. Just breathe.
I did not want to cook dinner. Full day of eating. It's this place called BJ's. So good. I got some mozzarella sticks. So I'm gonna split these with Feline. She uses the marinara. And by the way, the 2 cookies from earlier, I ended up giving Feline the other cookie. Deep down, I did not need 2 of them. And I got some mashed potatoes. The best part ever is coming up though. Salmon. I'm like massively.
I hesitate to ask, but is BJ's like well known? Is it like everywhere? Is it somewhere local to her? Because we've got like a salmon and mashed potato kind of situation, so I feel like it's just like, is it just a small restaurant or something?
Craving salmon. I don't know what it is.
Wait! Isn't BJ's the name of that burger place that... Was it Becky's or Destiny era? Someone's gonna remember this. There was a place called BJ's that I'm pretty sure Destiny's... Was it Destiny's or Becky's mum? Something about burgers and something about one of the reasons why Ambi had to not diet that day. There's a weird memory about Ambi and BJ's sitting in my head.
So it's a slab of salmon, and it comes with this rice. Sometimes I eat it, sometimes I don't. Today, I can see myself eating some of this. I usually don't finish that, but that is what I'm eating now. I didn't get dessert, I didn't get a drink, or anything like that.
BJ's Brewery is a restaurant chain. Ah, there you go.
Oh, baby, you got what I need, but you say I'm just a friend.
Oh, that's where the thumbnail came from.
Slappity slap slap.
Slap, slap.
What are you most grateful for today? Besides me. She always wants to say me. Besides me.
What is this?
What am I grateful for today? The babies.
The babies? The fur babies?
Yeah. I woke up with all of them in the room, so
They're so sweet.
started the day off pretty well.
Oh, good.
What are you grateful for today?
Yeah, I think I'm on board with more adventures with Ambi and less this. Yeah.
I'm grateful for...
Besides me.
I'm grateful for my job. I'm lucky.
So far I'm seeing recommendations for BJ's. Nice.
And I'm grateful for the people who watch. For sure. Mashed potatoes. Alright, I'm gonna go eat. Okay, it is time for the...
Is that not what we were doing here? Never mind.
We are on day
Man, mukbangs really have changed.
9. Ooh, this one has, a bell and a string.
Cute.
And there's something in it. She's ready to pounce. She's literally... Alright, Myrtles.
How Wasabi's doing?
What?
No, not interested.
She didn't
Disinterested.
budge. I think she's spoiled. Well, you're so cute, though. Mama loves. Day 9 of the Play-Doh Advent Calendar.
Alright, work. What accessory is Todd getting today?
Which I absolutely love. Yes, I was expecting... Okay, there's nothing else in there. I was expecting green soon. So, hell to the yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, that is what I created
That's not Todd.
with this one. I have no idea what's happening here. It's just...
It's mistletoe, right? No, holly. That's the one. And snow.
kind of happening. These are leaves. This is a plant of some sort. And
No, it's... What?
and it decided to snow. So, I don't know, folks.
Casey, hello former lurker.
It is time for a comment of the day. Letting them load. Wow. 664 comments. Wow. That is 2 away from a not so good number.
662, is that the number?
Becca, keep making boxes for the needy. You have the funds to make this a regular thing. Also, a suggestion from a former homeless person. Create feminine hygiene kits to donate. Thank you, Becca, for the comment. I appreciate it so much. The kits, the hygiene kits, that's actually a really good idea, so I am going to do that. But yeah, donating just is special to me, and I feel like if you have the money or just a little bit sitting around that you don't know what to do with, it is nice to help. So it is really late. By this time every night I usually have the Vlogmas edited and scheduled for the next night, ready to go, but it's been a long night, so I'm a little late on the ball game here. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
As far as Vlogmas days go, it was enjoyable. We went to a cave and we saw lights. Oh, I missed a new member. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Oh, it was Casey. I thought so. Thank you very much for joining the channel as a member, Casey. I did see your message, but after the thing. Welcome to Popstar. Apologies. Thank you for your patience as I completely ignore the chat. My apologies. Sorry. Sorry. Right. Well, you know what? I've got another 30 minutes, so I want to do a thing. I just want to... Please hold. We're going to keep on Ambi. I thought, well, why not? I'm just going to look at a thing. We're just going to quickly look at a thing. What day are we up to now? Day 8. Day 8. Use the search feature. Anyway, how are y'all? You're good? You're hanging out? Ooh, a thing? Well, I was doing comparisons to years gone by. And I have a feeling... Jesus, there's one from... Okay, there's two. There's two that we can watch. Vlogmas Day 8. Vlogmas Day 8. Oh, there's 3. Oh, which one? Well, this one's only got 2.4 thousand views, so it might not be something everybody's familiar with. Let's do a few of them. God damn it. This one features Dana. And this one, okay, let's see. Oh, no, not what I wanted. This is 2019. Okay, let's go in chronological order. So, plug your ears. Why would it be a plug your ears? Oh, day 9 was what we just watched? Okay, well, that ruins everything. Thanks. Thanks for the note. Annie, thank you again for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Day 9. I can count. And he says, but what would you do if you met BJ Novak Ryan from The Office? Oh, he's directed stuff as well, hasn't he? I don't know. I'd be like, hi. Great name. Probably that, Annie. Thank you for the super chat. Great question. Okay, we're going to watch 2 things. We're going to watch... 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Okay, great. So, we're going to watch 2 pieces of past content. Again, I understand if everyone's leaving and is not interested in the retro, that's totally fine. If you could hit the like button on the way out, that'd be great. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. We've got 2 Vlogmas Day 9. So, we've got one from 4 years ago and one from 3 years ago. So, one's a 24 hours in my bedroom challenge. Oh boy, we might save that for last. And one's called My Diagnosis, so I don't know how we're gonna get into this. Let's go with 24 hour in my bedroom challenge first, and then we'll get into the other one. Does that sound good? Steven, you can just take me in your ear, dude. Or just catch the rewatch. Do your hack squats. Okay, cool. So, yeah, it's fine. I've got half an hour until I need to go. That's fine. We can get through this. This is only 32 minutes worth of content. And half an hour will turn into an hour, and that's totally fine. And it's valid, because this is how we do. Yeah. Hey, Trauma Dumpling, good to see you. Are we being visited by the ghost of Linmas Past? We absolutely are. 2 ghosts, in fact. Yes. Yes. Let's start with the bedroom challenge. So for those of you who don't know, Ambi's been on YouTube for many years. And we're going to catch up with the, 2018 and 2019 versions of some Vlogmas content. Yes. Okay, let's go. At speed. I'm pretty sure it's... Yes, good. This is the thumbnail, because this was back in the era where YouTube used to choose her thumbnails. I think that's what she told us. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day...
Did I, Annie? No, I didn't. I responded. I'd say, hi, it's great to meet you. Great name. Isabel, thank you for the super chat as well. Isabel says, what is shaken, all you bacons? Oh, not much. We're just hanging out with Ambi for a little bit tonight before I go to gym. That's about it. How are you? Thanks for the super chat. Isabel, lovely to see you today.
9 already. That's wild. So I woke up really
You are very loud in my ear holes. Please hold.
just not long ago. I just threw on some eyeliner and called it a day. So there's something I want to talk about. I appreciate you guys so much, but ever since I uploaded that dietitian video, like about how
Which one?
I'm blocked for whatever reason.
Oh, what a time. What a time when she had that Instagram dietitian that blocked her. Yeah, I'm here. Yes.
If you haven't seen that video, you definitely need to watch it because there's definitely some tea spilled there. So I have gotten so many messages on Instagram that my mind is just like on a loop of
What was your Instagram back in these days? Probably Rarity Cat, right?
craziness. There have been
Or was it Pineapple Pinup this year?
people messaging me saying how they're dietitians or they're nutritionists. People messaging me saying that they're health.
Hi, Future Jinx. What is up with Chantel? Oh, filters. Like, she looks different depending on what camera is being used, so it's filters. In short. Casey, thank you again for the super chat. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I hope you're having a great night. Thank you for your generosity. Casey says, Merry Christmas, Puppy in chat. Happy to say I'm a lurker no more. Welcome to the chat. Casey, thank you very much for your generosity and super chat. That's not at all required, but very much appreciated. You're welcome here anytime. Feel free to say hi. Everyone be nice.
Coaches or that they
Thanks,
used to be
Casey.
around my size and just all this stuff, and people saying how they study psychology and how they want to help me with my weight loss and all this
Oh, Duck Rubber Ducky, sleep well, mate.
stuff. And there's such a common thing that these people say, and I don't know if I'm using this as an excuse or whatever. I don't want anyone to be like totally upset with me, but 9 times out of 10, possibly 10 times out of 10, but 9 times out of 10, these messages, these people are telling me don't change overnight. It's not gonna happen. Don't even try. And I uploaded a video like 2 days ago saying how like I'm not gonna have fast food anymore and how I'm completely gonna change like my eating. I can't tell you how many people told me don't do that. And I know there's a lot of trolls down in the comments below. I know there's a lot of people thinking I should just eat celery all day, but those people aren't realistic at all. And
Gal, we're currently in a I'm getting weight loss surgery consultation and eating takeout twice a day timeline. So what are you talking about? I mean, I know what you're talking about here, and I get it, and it's generally the perspective that I enjoy of, like, you know, small changes over time equal lifestyle change. You can't just be expected to do it immediately on day one. That's not how, like, Mondays generally tend to work.
my battery is about to die. Why does this happen to me? Ooh. All right, I'm not gonna make this long-winded, but a lot of people told me keep eating out, but eat out less. Don't change your eating habits. And I read almost the whole conversation me and my dietitian had, and people said that my dietitian was right. I had so many people tell me, yes, 2,500 to 3,000 calories is the way to go. And I was being told this by people who have seen dietitians who are my size. I was being told this by life coaches and several different dietitians. And of course there was, you know, possibly a handful of people
You know what I'm grateful for in the modern timeline, though? That lipedema specialist.
telling me, you know, just do 1,200 calories, but that's not realistic. So many people, I'm just like amazed with how many people are telling me to keep eating out. I was just like, I feel like I'm being pranked. So after talking
I feel like this is going to give me a headache.
to quite a few people, I have been replying to so many Instagram messages. Holy crap, it's like all I do. After replying to so many of
That's
you
good,
guys,
Isabel.
and I appreciate your guys' advice and support so much, I have decided you're right. I can't change overnight. It's just not gonna happen. And so many people tell me, why don't you listen to our advice? Why don't you listen to our advice? That's like a quote of the century. So I'm gonna listen to your advice. I just spent the
Listen to your healthcare professional's advice.
last forever. Like, it's been probably a good 35 minutes. I've been researching calories on vegetable lo mein. And I am like so happy that I figured out how many calories are in vegetable lo mein because I am craving it and I'm going to have it and I'm going to count my calories. And I love that you can lose weight eating whatever you want as long as you're under your calories. Like, that's great. And
In the modern timeline, we're not allowed to count calories, but we can count points. Yeah, good. I'm so glad we're watching this.
obviously, eventually, I'm going to lower calories and I'm going to start eating healthier and incorporating healthier foods. It's those small changes. And again, I just want to say
Ham Hat, lovely to see you today. I hope you're having a great weekend.
thank you to everyone who stood by me,
D-Rob.
supported me,
Hello.
messaged me, and gave me advice because I was stuck in such a place where it was true. I only did want to eat celery because I felt so defeated. So here it is. The only reason why I got this is because I was craving it, but Eric always gets this from a restaurant near us, and I've never had it before from there. The restaurant's okay, but he says that this is really good, so I figured I would give it a try. Ooh, it looks good. Tell me I'm not the only one who sometimes eats in their bedroom.
You're not, but as someone who used to secret eat in their bedroom, I highly recommend not eating in your bedroom. Again, just my experience. I'm not telling anyone what to do.
So I've eaten quite a bit already, and I think I'm full, y'all. But I want to tell you one thing. The broccoli is the best part.
Do I prefer this version of Amber or modern day Amber more? Funnily enough, probably modern day.
And they're only like 4 pieces. Erica's right. This was good. And this is my first meal. That's so bad. I think I need something else I need to work on is just like eating a breakfast. Like not
Jenna, no, well that's fair. I mean,
eating a whole thing
fair.
full of carbs. Eat something more light, if you will. I noticed back in the day when I used to have like a smoothie or fruit when I first woke up, that made me feel amazing for the rest of the day.
that is, we have been told different on several occasions, but okay.
So I still have quite a bit left in there, if you can see. I can always eat this later, but I kind of want to balance it out and probably just like have a home cooked meal. Whoa, why are you blurry? Okay, so we were blurry because my camera shut off and died, so I had to switch over. But what I was saying was, I don't know if I want to eat this because I kind of want to balance it out, and
This all just, in retrospect, this seems like such a character. You know? You know what I mean? It just feels so, like, different.
have already a meal prepped and healthy, ready to rumble. So I wanted to open my fortune cookie on camera. And before I open it, I like to kind of ask a question. I know that's weird, but your girl is weird. So my question for this is, it's almost the new year. 2019 is just right there on the tip of our tongue. We smell it with our nose. We see it with our eyes.
It's not how calendars work, but yes.
Pretty soon we're gonna embrace it with our arms. I'll just be dumb. Okay, so 2019 is gonna be here, and I'm wondering, how is my weight loss?
Yo, this must be a trip for people who haven't been introduced to this MB. This is peak quack.
Gonna go in 2019. By the way, before I open this, I actually had a psychic reading. I'm not sure how much I believe with psychic readings, but I recently had one, and they said that come the new year, I'm actually going to be doing really good with weight loss and how I'm gonna lose a large chunk of my weight. I want to believe it. I don't know. Do you guys believe in psychics? I don't know. And they also said that I'm gonna die when I'm 84. I don't know. Okay.
I'm not laughing at that. It's the editing.
Okay, let's just
Choices. It's the choices.
open this. Let's do this thing.
Ham Hat confirms fortune cookies aren't magic 8 balls. Oh.
Ready? I don't eat these, by the way. I don't like them. I never have. So it says, keep your feet on the ground and your thoughts at lofty heights. Keep your feet on the ground and your thoughts at lofty heights. I don't know. I feel like that contradicts everything that I want to do in 2019.
Every who down here,
Oh, it's the Grinch.
the tall and the small,
Uh-huh.
stand close together. With questions.
Uh-huh. Are we just gonna sit and watch the Grinch? No, that's the volume button, Zach. Don't hit that button.
So I'm just here to tell you that today's Vlogmas is a boring one for sure. Becky and I have just been watching Christmas movies all day. We
Do you know what, Amber? It gets better 4 years later. You go take us to a cave filled with Christmas lights. It's better.
I wanted to have like a date day / night, but we didn't want to go out because it's snowing. It's like snowing and sleety and there's like frozen rain. It's just like a whole like mess out there. So we definitely wanted to just stay indoors. And plus we have so many Christmas movies to watch. So far we've watched 3. It's
Hill Rages, have you now been inspired by Amber to watch the Grinch? Well, there you go.
just been a great time, but like a great time for us. Probably not so much for Vlogmas day 9, so I do apologize. So I figured maybe to spice this video up a little bit for you guys, I'll go to my community post and answer some questions on there for you guys. There's over 1,000 questions on there now, so that's crazy.
I am getting flashbacks.
All right, so I'm just scrolling through. I'm gonna stop. Just Jess said, do you regret starting YouTube and putting personal things out there? Honestly, I do not regret starting YouTube at all. And
I feel like she's answered this question multiple different ways.
the slightest. I am very, very grateful for YouTube. It has made it to where I have met so many wonderful people, and I have
Oh my god, past Twinkie High.
made friends from YouTube. YouTube is my job, and I can pay my bills and not have to worry about anything, and that makes me feel good. It makes me feel accomplished in like the money area of life. Do I regret putting some personal things out there? Probably some. There are a few things I wish I would have just kept my mouth shut on, but other than that, there are really no regrets when it comes to YouTube. Scrolling through. Weird Flower said, oh my gosh, these questions with a skeleton and 2 laughy faces. Yeah, same. Amari Posa, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, said, how do you cope with all the hate? I just try my hardest to ignore it. There are some vile things being said. Like, example, I took a screenshot of this and I posted it on Snapchat and on Twitter because I wanted people
Oh, back when Amber used Twitter.
to kind
It was a time.
of just see what I have to deal with on the daily basis by being part of the YouTube community. I'm honestly not complaining. That's not what I'm trying to do, but like the insanity is crazy. Someone named Your Silent Massacre said, waiting for you to die. I do hate you. You are a horrible person. Get over yourself, you narcissistic beep. So I was just like, Jeez, like, oh my god, so much hatred. Like, to read something like that, I feel pity and I feel sorrow and I feel sadness for that person, because you can tell something is going on up here, something is going on with their life, and that makes me sad for them. I just wish people who felt like spreading negativity would make them feel better. I just wish they had more love in their life and more happiness, because they wouldn't do it if they had those things. By the way, I am using my
Bag alert.
Michael Kors. There's like not much in here, like, let's be real. I want to do a what's in my
I wonder what happened to this bag.
purse. So what's in my purse? Ooh, it's blurry.
Oh, Isabel, sorry. It's at 1.5 times speed, so she's getting a bit...
Not much from the looks of it. We have some hot cash.
Trauma Dublin, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. That's very much appreciated. Not at all required, but thank you. Trauma says, does anyone ever think about how many hours of their life they're spent in co-world, or how we know more details about these people than many people, or women, than many people we know IRL? No, just me. Well, I mean, Trauma, the thing is, these both Ambi and Chantal and kind of, you know, a lot of other people within the ecosystem, like, put their lives out there as a consumable, like, commodity. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense that we know more about these people than people in our real life, I suppose, because a lot of people in our real life probably wouldn't want to share a lot of a lot of nonsense that we've been watching. When you consider, I'm sure there's some pretty good math out there, thinking about, like, if you've watched every one of, like, Chantal's live streams, for instance, over the 2 years of the live stream era, just how many of those hours have been in real time versus, like, sped up time, that would probably be a lot of hours. That's why I always say, while you're watching me, try to, you know, make sure you're doing something productive. At least you're doing something with the time. But yeah, it is a lot. I'd imagine they would be big numbers, Trauma. But thank you for the super chat, and it's lovely to see you, and I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you. You also have to think and consider about the potential benefits of all of this, right? Finding a like-minded community, having a lot of laughs, having good times, you know, again, using it as motivation and inspiration to be productive in moments that you can. It's kind of a double-edged sword, though.
This is a cheapo wallet. I actually need to switch my wallet out. I was only using this because I was using such a small purse before, but now that I'm using a bigger purse, I can use one of my good wallets. I just have this little Juicy Couture coin purse type thing. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I
the laughs are definitely worth it. Yeah.
Absolutely adore dinosaurs. It's just a weird thing. But this is obviously some hand sanitizer, and I have it upside down just so it don't leak. We have a mirror. We have a pen.
We're going through the bags.
My Sanity in here. Hello? Sanity? Is that you? Oh, no, it looks like that's a penny, ibuprofen, and an earring back. We have...
Just not loose ibuprofen in a bag pocket.
Well, lipstick. We have a Chucky keychain. Isn't he adorable? I love Chucky so much.
Flashbacks.
So I think I'm gonna end this vlog. Oh my god, this is a fail of a vlog. This is like the 24 hours in my room challenge or something, because I've literally, like, the only time I've left my room, shower, to go to the bathroom, to get me some leftovers. It was like that healthy meal I cooked the other day. I've just been like trapped in this here room. We have...
It got better.
We have a baby.
Abby.
You guys see her?
It got better.
Twinkie's yours.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Young Twinkie, hello.
Oh. Look at you. So I'm gonna continue watching some Christmas movies with my baby and just enjoying this, like, mellow, snowy day. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'll try to make tomorrow's better, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay, bye. We've got one more. We've got one more. Yeah. I mean, I remember back in this time, there was a lot of conversation about, like, Amber not being in a great space in terms of being able to, like, do a lot outside of the bedroom, I suppose. So, again, like I said, it gets better. You know, 4 years later, and we're actually out doing adventures and having what seems to be good times. So, yeah, we're going to move on to 2019, which is entitled My Diagnosis, Vlogmas Day 9. 2019. I remember this. This was weird. I remember this. Why did we have this up? Oh my god, BB, hi. Did we check Linmas? I did not check Linmas. No, only Vlogmas. I did not. I remember this intro. I don't remember this spoiler. Huh. No, I do remember the spoiler. I just can't remember I can't give you the context around it. Oh, she'd done something and people were talking about... Oh, God, I can't remember. Anyway. Iconic. If you are not familiar with that introduction, you'll need to do some research. That is nostalgia dopamine in my brain. Good times. I'm pretty sure, because it was towards the end of 2019 where I really started watching everything. And then I got inspired in 2020 to kind of take control of my life, with massive thanks and shout outs to Amberlynn Reid and Chantal Murray. Yeah, no, this hits home. Yeah.
Hey guys, so welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. I'm pretty sure that's the number we are on. So today has been kind of a hard morning at the beginning because I noticed Twinkie was acting different last night, and it was just like little tiny things. Like usually when I come home, she'll like jump.
I think it might have been trauma. I kind of feel like it was. Yeah.
On me. She likes to jump on the couch and jump onto our bed and stuff like that. And I realized she wasn't doing those things. And what got me really worried is, you guys know how...
Oh, this is this bit in time. Yeah. This is the bit in time where you were concerned for your dog's health and then ignored it, went to Chili's with Dana and Destiny, right? To eat instead of taking your dog to the vet. That's what this is. Yeah.
My bed is on the floor. Twinkie wouldn't even jump on that. She went up it like super slow. And then once she got on the bed...
Oh, Applebee's. Sorry, not Applebee's, not Chili's. There is an important definition. I have not tried either, BB.
She couldn't really walk. And I literally sat there bawling my eyes out because she was in so much pain that she was shaking. Mm-hmm. So we don't really have like any 24-hour vet places, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, because you never know what's going to happen.
Which turned out to be entirely incorrect.
3 a.m. So tomorrow, since it's Monday, I need to call a vet. And
I remember this one too, Jennifer. This was a major talking point of the end of 2019.
It's like an emergency because Twinkie's in horrible pain. I don't know if it's like her joints. I don't know if she, like, while we weren't home, she like jumped off the couch wrong, or like anything could be happening. And I'm like terrified because like seeing her in pain, I've cried too much about it. But I'm just like really worried, and I hope there's something that the vet could say to make me feel better, like, oh, this, you know, is normal, or oh, this is gonna pass, you know. So
I hate that perspective.
I'm just like
making you feel better instead of Twinkie, but
really
whatever.
That. You guys probably are like, oh my god, why aren't you wearing makeup? Because like I've been crying and I don't want to wear makeup and I need my face to breathe. Just a lot. So
oh my god, Lindsay. Yes, correct. People were very upset at this point in time. Yes. Quite validly so, I think.
Dana and Destiny are still here. Hello. So yeah, I'm not really sure what we're gonna be doing today. I'm not really sure how Vlogmas is gonna go today, but I will try my hardest. So we're at Walmart because I had to get medicine. Becky's always behind me by pure coincidence. And I found some Christmas pillows. Look how cute.
Also the time of scootering. Yes.
Living. And I was thinking about getting another set, but I might just get a matching one to that because aesthetic. Ooh, let me smell it. What's that one called?
This seems to be a very poor choice of things to spend your time and energy on when opening the vlog like that.
Red plaid mittens. It's bergamot, cedar, and gold amber.
Ooh, that smells good. That smells good too. It smells clean.
That smells clean.
She likes clean. Oh my god, look at this one, you guys. Ooh, dear Heavenly Father.
Oh yeah, smell that.
Can you? Oh wow, yeah, that's clean. You guys. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna get this one too. Oh, what is this? I don't understand what.
Yeah, I'm still on board with 2022 content is much better. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna get it. And I'm also gonna get Twinkie some treats, some joint pain treats or whatever that helps with her joints. I don't even know.
Yeah. Again, no.
Oh, there they are. So I decided not to get the pillows, but this is what I was talking about. It's hip and joints, peanut butter flavor. It helps with the hips and joints, I guess. It helps support them. I don't know. Oh, what is that?
You don't know. This is why your dog should have gone to a vet.
It says it's liquid and it's pot roast flavor. It says easier than pills or chews, helps relieve occasional stiffness, guaranteed in 2 weeks, save money at the vet.
Becky! But I feel like,
Can you put it in their water?
Can you put it on their food?
See, the thing is, I don't know if it's her joints. I don't know if it's her hips. I'm trying to, like, slowly massage them and see, like...
And then wait till you go to bed.
Yeah. I'm worried, though. Like, I felt so bad leaving her.
But you did, Amby. To hang out here.
You guys look unamused at life. Yeah. Our new little restaurant, Chili's. How'd you like
It is Chili's, see?
the chips and salsa.
My dumb brain.
Yeah, we ate them. Ate them real good. I got Cajun.
Phoebe. Maybe it was Chili's. No, it's okay. Phoebe, you still have the trophy for that one time. It's fine. No one can take that trophy away from you.
Shrimp pasta. What? Oh, okay. Here's a cheese curd. Yum. So when we went to Walmart earlier, I did get 2 things besides Twinkies. I don't want to say the word because then she'll be like, oh, and I want to give it to her later. But
man, this was such a moment.
I don't know if you guys remember, but I have this really cute Disney princess like mug, but I use it as a bowl for like chili or whatever.
I do remember, yes.
If you guys ever go into Walmart, look in the like gift aisle. It's kind of near like the party stuff and like the birthday cards and the stuff like that. Like, it's hard to explain. But
Phoebe, you're too excited.
got Cheshire. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm so bad at pronouncing that. But from
Proof that Applebee's and Chili's are the same. I've been to neither of them, so I'm entirely ignorant about the fact.
Alice in Wonderland, which I thought was super cute. And then I got Minnie Mouse, which I love her. She's so like aesthetic. Love. So I actually use these like more than I even use regular bowls. Like I'll...
Do you know what the interesting thing about doing these retros is as well? I'm always kind of like keeping an eye out to see whether or not anything that she purchased like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago still even exists in her everyday. Not that it matters, because it doesn't, but like it's an interesting thing for me because of my resource brain.
Okay, thanks, ma'am.
It would have been quicker, but they had to show me everything in it too.
Say bye.
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 Have a safe ride home. Okay, so yeah, I use these for like soups, chilies, pretty much anything, honestly. You can drink
Lux, you're not wrong. Taking Twinkies to the vet would have helped her more. Yes.
out of them. So these are like my go-to, perfect size, and I love them. This is actually the newest addition to our Christmas decor. Remember these tree fillers? We didn't need them, so Ricky put them up there. I think it looks really cute. Especially
Together is a beautiful place to be. Oh, I like that. That's cute.
in person. This one we need to fix though. It looks like it's falling. So I have been seeing a lot of comments talking about like, why am I on antibiotics still? It's not good for her to be on antibiotics, and how I'm going to build an immunity to it. So on top of that, I have been talking to a subscriber who for some reason made me feel comfortable enough to like open up to her about like what's been going on. And she thinks that I should tell my audience because people are kind of freaking out, which I understand. You know, it's not as bad as what it was, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of just going to explain the best that I can, the whole situation and everything that kind of happened. So I was out in the living room.
This is the cellulitis.
And I was just hanging out with Eric, Ricky, and Becky. At that point in time, I actually sat on a mattress in the floor. We would bring it out there whenever we were out there like hanging out. I don't have to do that anymore because my legs don't bother me like they used to, which I'm very grateful for. And I remember Ricky saying something like, oh my god, it's so cold out here. And I was like, no, it's not. I was like, it's kind of hot to be
Damn, the memory banks in my brain are just like firing at all of this.
honest. So I remember that point pivotally because it has a lot to kind of do with like the next part. So it was probably an hour later and I started getting really cold. And our hardwood floors get cold and my legs were on the hardwood floors because I was sitting on the end of the mattress. So that's why I blamed it on. And I was like, Becky, can you get me a blanket? So she got me a blanket and it wasn't working. So long story short, I was not only shivering on the outside, but I was shivering.
Is this where she went to the hospital and then came back and then went back to the ER? Is that this? That might seem shady of me to not remember every one of Amby's hospital trips, but during this period of time, there was a lot.
Shivering on the inside. I'm sure a lot of you kind of know what I'm talking about, and that's usually when you're like, oh my god, a fever is starting. So I came into the bedroom and I put 3 super thick blankets on top of me, and I was still super cold, and I was continuously checking my temperature. First thing I thought was, okay.
Oh, Not a Gamer has a note. PSA, please don't take medical advice from a random person on the internet. Correct. Correct.
Okay, I have the flu. This is exactly what's going on. I did a lot of research online and it said very, very, very matter-of-factly that if your temperature goes above 102.7, a good idea is to go to the ER. But I was like, no, because I feel like 102.7 is like pretty common when it comes to a fever. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. It's probably just a flu that I'll let pass. So as time went on, it kept creeping up. Eventually got to 103.1. When you're as big as me, you need to be very, very careful with fevers or just like any sort of sickness at all.
Is that Becky in the bed back there?
Because you never know what could end your life. And I know
I think Becky's under the covers back there.
that sounds so dramatic, but when I did go to the ER, because I did end up going, as you guys know, when I did go to the ER, the guy said, I'm very glad that you came here.
Yeah, it's not Twinkie, because Twinkie's there.
Because that's like a super high fever. So they took my pee, I did blood testing, swab my nose, you know, did all those things. And we were just like waiting. Turns out, which keep watching because the story goes on a little bit longer. he came back and he said there was a lot of bacteria in my blood. There was a lot of bacteria in my pee. But what scared me the most is he said there was a lot of white cells. Like my white cell count was super high. So that freaked me out. No one wants to hear that. So he said, you have a horrible, like, he like made it seem kind of scary. But he said, I have a horrible bladder infection. So he prescribed me antibiotics. And I thought, okay, well.
Oh, so it wasn't the cellulitis.
I guess that's it. Like, you know.
Snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah.
So as you guys know, I went home, but then I woke up and went back to the ER. So what happened was, let's do another little flashback here. It was probably up most to 2 months now. Dana and Destiny were sleeping over, and the mattress
No, it is the cellulitis.
was in the living room because
I swear I was remembering that correctly.
I was out there and I had to sit on it while we were hanging out. I know it's pathetic. And we were all about to go to bed. And we were all like up and cleaning, and I walked past the mattress, and I don't know how, but my baby toenail, like I said, I don't want to share any of this, but I feel like I kind of have to. Like, I'm tired of people worrying. So my baby toenail hooked on to the mattress and bent backwards, if you will. I started freaking out. I was like gushing blood. I was so scared. Becky almost passed out at one point because, one, she doesn't do toes. How it looked
Same.
was disgusting. Blood everywhere. My actual pinky toe was like crooked. It was honestly super scary, but thankfully Destiny was like, I'll fix that for you. So it was like a whole thing. Okay. She did the best she could. I was like crying and freaking out because like it hurt. So my whole toenail came off. Hi, nice to meet you. And I
Not toes. No, ma'am.
I
No,
did
thank you.
everything I could to keep it clean.
Keep those little shrimps to yourself. No thanks.
Band-aid, like I did everything. I did a lot of research. Like, this is like a very common thing because it happened when I was younger, but on my other foot, and it was a completely different toe, but the nail grew back. So wonky. So I was taking care of it. I was like, okay, everything's fine. The thing is, no matter how
Still confused as to how the ER trip ended up in this story about the cellulitis, because it seemed like an entirely different thing, but never mind.
much you clean something, you could still get bacteria in it. It can cause infections, like no matter what. Even though I did everything I could, something bad could still happen. So flash forward about a month after that, which was where I'm getting to next. So I went to
The actual story.
the ER, had a horrible bladder infection. Okay, simple enough. I woke
Ooh, Lily. Ooh, are you okay? Ow.
up the next day, and
Ow, ow,
my
ow.
whole bottom of my leg was super red, like hot.
It's a chain of events. This is a long chain, baby.
And I knew exactly what it was. I knew exactly what it was right off the bat. Cellulitis.
Uh-huh.
And I put everything, 2 and 2 together, because I've had cellulitis before. I've had it twice. I was in high school both times. I put 2 and 2 together.
Don't take this to be rude or shady, because I don't mean to be, but I'm just now, not now, but all through this retelling of this story, I'm recognizing, because Amby said she's had a cellulitis twice this year, is that right? I feel like it's been twice. Yeah. I'm not, like, keeping track or taking numbers or anything like that. I just think that, yeah, that's a lot to go through.
And I was like, I have to go back. Because the shivering, the fever, it wasn't because of my bladder infection. That was a coincidence. It was because I had cellulitis and it was growing. And I didn't realize that at the time until the next morning when I woke up. So that scared me because last time I had cellulitis, like I said, was in high school, and I had to get hospitalized for that. I'm bigger now. I'm older now. I'm more unhealthy now. So I couldn't mess around with that. So I ended up going back to the ER, and I showed them, and they said, yeah, you do
She did go back. Thank you, brain.
have cellulitis. So it turns out that when my toenail got yanked off, somehow, I don't know how, because like I said, I took care of it, and Becky eventually started helping me more. I got a bacteria in it. And the thing is, cellulitis does not only affect obese people. I know a lot of people think that, which means that you don't have the knowledge of people with cellulitis, like you don't know a lot about it. Yes, a lot of morbidly obese people do get cellulitis, but so do skinny people, like a lot of skinny people. And it is when bacteria goes into your skin. It is a skin infection that can go inside of your blood and become a blood infection. I wanted to get it before it reached my blood because that's when it can become life-threatening.
Yeah, not good, not good. Blood infections, not good.
Long story short, the ER told me to continue taking the antibiotics because it not only will help my cellulitis, but it will also help my bladder infection.
I hope she has had a conversation, at least in... Because, again, I feel like the modern era Amby is just all around better. Just better. I honestly hope after having to deal with cellulitis twice in 2022, I'm pretty sure I've got that right. I hope she's actually spoken to healthcare professionals about how she can prevent all of that. Because, like, it is kind of just, like, one of the things that consistently happens to Amby. So minimizing any health detriment would be only a positive, right?
So I was like, oh, cool, I'm taking antibiotics for 2 things. We can kill 2 things at once. And it turns out the antibiotics did help with my cellulitis. But I could tell that my bladder infection was not going away. And so that's why I scheduled a doctor appointment. And they made me do another pee test. And I still have the bladder infection. And it's really, really bad. And I'm not sure what's causing it because, TMI, I take care of Yandi. Really bad, and I'm not sure what's causing it because TMI, I take care of Yandi.
Yeah, it was TMI, actually. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That memory was definitely up there, but it's just it's been unlocked. So yeah, gotta take care of Yondi. It's just an inspirational message to everybody. Great.
Oh my god, like I said, I don't want to talk about this because people will use these things against me and it's very TMI. And I just know that a lot of girls suffer from it. A lot of people that I know, like I'm not saying like Becky or whatever, but I'm just saying like girls suffer with that. Like I know guys get it too, but it's like super common. But mine isn't going away and it's like freaking me out. So my doctor...
Amy, I don't hate you. It's just I have a problem.
I
have a problem with the zoom feature and the slow-mo feature. I often think it's a good idea, but it's just... Sometimes I just need to replay a moment, you know, just slow down for a minute
put me on a
to recognize that it actually happened and it wasn't my brain playing tricks on me.
Stronger antibiotic that I've never taken before. So, do I like being on antibiotics? No. Does it freak me out? Yes. But I'm hoping that this will be
Sorry, trauma.
the final straw. Like, this is the second time I've had one. I don't know what's causing it. Like, there's so many different reasons. But yeah, that's what it is. I was terrified about the cellulitis. The bladder infection, like, it wasn't really that big of a deal to me, even though that's also scary because it can travel to your kidneys. Like, it is a whole thing.
Yeah, and it is horrible in hindsight knowing all of these things were happening, you know.
But I was more so like mad at myself because I felt like I didn't take care of my toe well enough because that's where the bacteria...
Oh, it is Becky sleeping back there. Or trying to sleep.
Like, got into, and that's how I got cellulitis, and that's usually just how it works. Because it can go, like, inside of the smallest... Like, if you had a paper cut, like, you can get cellulitis from that, even if you're 100 pounds. It doesn't even matter. And I was ashamed because I know exactly what people would say, and I know it's going to be down in the comments. I know exactly what the comments are going to say, but I just feel like I should be open with you guys, and that's what I'm going through, and we can all just hope the antibiotics help with my bladder infection and that it doesn't travel to my kidneys because we don't need that right now. Like, we really don't. That's just it right there. So just keep me in your thoughts, please. I figured we can do comment of the day now and then end my vlog, but I just figured you guys should know. So it is...
Wow, Lottie.
Comment of the day, but I did not do comment of the day yesterday, so I'm going to do a few...
Oh, look, the ironic... Thank you for that. The ironic comment of the day, returning to a Vlogmas near you.
New comments from that video that I was supposed to, and then we'll get back into schedule and do the video from yesterday. Hopefully that made sense. So these comments will be from Let's Decorate for Christmas, Vlogmas Day 7. Oh, where did you buy it? I love it. The colors. If you're talking about my sweatshirt, I actually got it from Torrid. Am I the only one who didn't think her comments were that bad? She was talking like anyone else would. She was getting frustrated like anyone else would after reading those comments. People literally pick apart everything she does because they don't like her. Y'all are weird sometimes. It's true. What I said about Michael definitely like isn't justified. What I think is frustrating to me is that the same people who are upset with what I said do far more worse and aren't upset with themselves. That's what's strange to me. I can at least admit when I'm wrong, apologize, and try to change that behavior. It's a swollen situation type deal thing.
Iconic.
Pretty much my face on a daily basis. Okay, so these comments are going to be from the video that I uploaded yesterday, Words of Wisdom with Dana. This comment is from Robin Prescott. This is my girlfriend who isn't impressed with me anymore. This is my ex-girlfriend and her girlfriend, and we live with 2 guys who are in a relationship together. This is like the most confusing season ever.
Not at all. This is great. This was peak side character territory. It's great.
Oh boy. So many people have issues that me and my ex are friends. I find that to be the most weirdest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Baby, which one do you want to watch? You tell me.
Like, point blank period. Oof, you have some really unhealthy and damaged hair. Before adding color, you should really consider getting a professional cut and then get your hair healthy before dyeing it, period. So yes, my ends have a lot of split ends, especially because it was bleached and I haven't trimmed it in so long.
Oh my god, yeah, the candle wall. Moments to never forget. Yes.
I will be getting it professionally cut and professionally colored. Eric is always going in on her. He's so shady without even trying to be, and it's hilarious. If you think so, you should hear the things that I say to him off of camera. Me and him are we just have that like personality, and it's actually really funny, and it like keeps us on our toes, and it's not like a stagnant, boring friendship. I think it's really funny when he does stuff like that, and vice versa. We literally do not take it personal at all. Oh, Dana and Destiny called and wanted to hang out and spend the night. They must be behind on rent. Oh my gosh. I saw so many people talk about how like they're using me for money and they only want to come around for money. Funny thing is they paid for everything themselves, and not only that, but they paid for me and Becky one of the nights that we went out for dinner. So it shows that you guys literally have no idea what you're talking about. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Ambi. Okie dokie. Oh, this is just on autoplay now.
So
what I got for Christmas from my friends. Vlogmas Day 21, 2019. No, not really. No, let's find something else. Yeah, it's fine. I said half an hour. We can do a little bit more. It's fine. Well, BB asked, so. Let's just have a look at videos. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is what I often do. I'll go to videos, and then I'll sort by popular, and then I'll scroll through it and see what we want to do. Not that one. Not those ones. That one's not the worst. £4.97. I remember that one. That one's okay. Mukbang. These words have stopped their meaning. Oh, reaction to Abby Shark. Oh, Shark? Sharp, rather. No, I did that one already. That one's fun. We broke up. Burger King mukbang. Trisha Paytas inspired. That's got a lot of views. Get drunk with me for 40 minutes 5 years ago. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to go through a drunk stream with Ambi. Oh, the My Dietitian Blocked Me? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea, Linda. That kind of adds a little bit of context around everything she was saying earlier. BB, thank you for being here for 21 months, my friend. I appreciate it, and I will read your message in a moment. BB says, work has been so rewarding and crazy. I've missed this. Missed you too, mate. Happy weekend. It's lovely to see you, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, let's watch My Dietitian Blocked Me. So this is in retrospect to what Ambi was mentioning earlier in the vlog. This is basically day 6, whereas we were watching day 9. So, that's fine. No. Where's this at? This is 4 years ago, 2018. Honestly, I think 2018, 2019 is kind of where a lot of people's memories reside, including mine. So this is a good goddamn time. 1.5 because I've got gym. I do actually need to go to gym at some point.
guys, so I am an absolute yikes person. I was gonna say a hot mess, but everyone says that I say that too much. So, but being all serious, I did just wake up, so I do look a little crazy, and I'm sure you guys can tell. Today's gonna be a free makeup type of day because I've been
Day 6. We're on day 6.
Wearing makeup every day for like a week now, and my face needs to breathe. This video is going to be a story time about my dietitian, and I need you guys to buckle your seats.
This is a whole era. If you need Vlogmas material and you can't wait day to day for Ambi, just go back in time. It's great.
Get some popcorn, do whatever you do, because I'm just like shooketh and I don't know what is going on. I am like so confused with life right now. This is not something you really want to wake up to, but I'm gonna be reading some messages and doing a little bit of a backstory to kind of get you guys to understand. But no, there will be no name dropping. I'm not gonna be saying her name. I'm not gonna be saying her anything. Instagram name, nothing. Like, it doesn't need to be said because I don't want people to find her, attack her, find her, or be like, good job, you know, or anything. Like, no one needs to know who she is. So I'm just gonna kind of start with the very beginning.
It's a very good place to start. Also, I heard the distinct clink of a bowl and silverware back there.
Instagram one day, but I mean, who isn't? Like, everyone has an Instagram. And I get a lot of messages on there. Obviously, I don't reply to every single one because I do get a lot, but I do read every single one. So if you want to message me on Instagram, go for it. I get a message from someone.
What do you mean you hate the word shooketh, Jenna? What's wrong?
And this is what it says. Hey, I have been following your journey for a while in full support. I'm a dietitian and live in Kentucky. If you ever need help, I'm here for you. I know you had issues finding one in the past. I can come to you or just chat anytime if you need. So when I saw that, because I have had people fake being
Oceana, welcome back.
Companies just faking their
We're still doing retros.
They were. I've had this happen so many times before. You can ask Becky. She's been there to see it all. So I went to her Instagram because that's what I do. If you're going to tell me you're someone, I'm going to go check that ish out and I'm going to see if you were being honest with me. So I went to her Instagram and she was 100% being honest. Her whole feed is her. She's absolutely beautiful. You can tell she's fit and she eats healthy. And one of the photos was actually her with her certificate. She was considered like an RD dietitian. I don't really know. I don't know code words. I don't know like the actual wording for this. But she was
It's a code word.
legally a dietitian. So I replied and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is amazing. I love all the advice you can give. I said that because I was like, oh my god, this is like so amazing, because I have been wanting a dietitian for so long, and it's just like everywhere in Kentucky that I've tried to find one, it didn't work out, or I couldn't find one. So it's just been a mess. And she just replied and said, yay, so happy to hear that. So I said, what advice do you have for me? And she sent a whole paragraph and she said, well, it's hard to spot random advice just based off of your videos.
Nagging is the perfect word, yes.
I know just about everyone leaves whatever diet recommendation on the comments of your videos, so you get plenty of that. In general, I always encourage my clients to take baby steps and find what works for them. The right diet for anyone is a diet that works for them. I generally like to see a food diary for week of eating and base any advice and steps to start taking based off of that. If you aren't feeling that, I'd be happy to just send some great evidence based on nutrition articles and info sheets to you that you have food lists and diet plans. I said, oh yeah.
Again, we are in a better period of time now. You know, we've got a full healthcare team, allegedly.
Yeah, I'd love to see the articles. Do you recommend I calorie count? She said, I do. Choosing more healthy and whole foods is great and all, but weight loss is all that matters when starting from a bigger size. The rest will come with time. Weight Watchers is a little iffy just because it does give you 0 points for a lot of foods, which isn't great for people with a history of overeating. My biggest piece of advice is not to feel like you have to hit your calorie minimum every day. It's okay to be under your limit some days. Starvation mode is not a true thing. 2,500 to 3,000 calories would be a good range for you to lose weight. Steady, but still shows progress. So that is kind of where I got that 2,500 to 3,000 calorie.
It is a flashback.
Situation. We do end up starting to text each other, and I'm like I said, this whole video, like I'm literally gonna read every text message, but I'm not gonna give away any personal information. Like I told you guys in a video, that is how many calories she told me to eat, and everyone thought I was lying. I said, and by the way, this title is not clickbait. My dietitian has blocked me. So I replied with, so what kind of foods should I be eating? Can I be your client, or how does that work? Can't wait to hear back from you. I wanted this to be a little bit more professional. I didn't want it to seem like two friends just messaging each other, giving advice. I wanted to be her client. I thought I was gonna have to pay for it, which I was totally fine with. I was totally okay with that, but I wanted to figure out how this was gonna work. She replied with, it can work however you want. I can meet with you in person, or we can continue to just text/chat, whatever support you need. I'll get some info sent over to you tomorrow on food lists/example diets and whatnot. I'll try to start working on it today. My Fridays
Yeah, maybe pay her though. Exactly, B.
to be busy at work though. Since I offer my services and want to help, I'll keep this all free of charge. Do you
BB, same. I mean, the fact that we're even talking about Weight Watchers again is wild.
have an email or something to send over
Wild.
packets? Don't think it will work over Instagram DM. I sent her my email and she said, let me know if you need anything in the meantime. I think it was, yeah, a few hours later, I said, would it be easier to text? I never give my number out, so this would be weird for me, LOL. I'm gonna have to trust you with it. I'm assuming I'm now your client and you're my dietitian, so this is professional, I would say, because I wanted this to be professional. I did not want it to, like I said, to just be some random person. Well, it really is random, but when you physically go to a dietitian, that's also random. This person's a stranger to you. So I just wanted to make this as...
Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing is, depending on your professional relationship, you're not fucking messaging back and forth like 17 times a day. Maybe you are. Who knows? In my experience dealing with, like, health professionals, it is not a, they're on call 24/7. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Legit as possible. And she said, yep, confidentiality is extremely important. Anything you say is just between me and you. I know a lot of people can look at this as, well, Amberlynn, are you sharing this? Can you get in trouble for this? Honestly, no, because she's not telling me anything. Like, I'm literally just telling you guys everything that I said to her. So now we start texting. So this is kind of a lot, so this video might be kind of long.
It is.
So I do apologize. I just wrote, because she sent me her number, and I just
Morning, Beth. Hello.
replied, hey. I said, okay, hi, so how long have you been watching my videos? Because I was very curious, like, how well did she know, like, how bad I was, if you know what I'm saying? She said, wow, I honestly don't remember. Maybe a couple years when I was in school to be a dietitian, I got really into watching weight loss YouTube channels to get a better idea of things from their perspective, since I was working with so many people in that situation. I said, so you know a lot of what I'm going through and a lot of my story. And she said, I do, at least from what you show. I said, feel free to ask whatever. I've been really wanting a dietitian but can't seem to find anywhere I live. I really appreciate you reaching out to me. I don't know why I'm reading all this to you, but I think I just want to give you guys like a bigger picture of kind of like the correspondence me and her did share. She said, I vaguely remembered you mentioning your struggle to find one. Well, even though this is not particularly professional start, I promise to respect your privacy and do my best to help you when you need it. Hopefully the things I email to you will be a good base to start from. That right there, that text message, I really appreciated. But my response was, this doesn't have to be professional. I'm in need of help and you're a dietitian. So it's perfect. I'm just grateful you're willing. When do you think you can email me the packets? So the reason why I said that this doesn't have to be professional is because I didn't want to scare her away. I really was appreciating her help, because sometimes when you're in dire need, you'll go to great lengths, and this was just a stranger.
If you're...
to me, but it seemed like she really knew what she was talking about. She said, I'll start tonight and send it out tomorrow. I'm still at work filling in for another dietitian at the moment. I said, oh, okay, so the packets will be...
Jenna, I believe that's why she was blocked as well. Yes, Jenna says she blocked you because you messaged her 90 times a day, I would imagine. Yeah, same.
Handmade by you. She said, well, while not each form is made by me, I'm going to try and customize the whole packet for you. Just information I think you might find beneficial and interesting. I said, oh, okay, and then what? Because I was curious. And then after she sends me the packets, what's next in this? She said, well, the main thing that will be beneficial is a 1-week food log. I'll send you a blank one to fill out along with other stuff. A whole diet overhaul is never going to work. And then I'll be able to evaluate and pinpoint where you can make small changes that will add up over time. But that's the only way I'll be able to figure out what areas you need to work on. And I said,
honestly, and I'm not, look, I can only tell my own story in this regard, but the hardest part for me is the tracking. That's it. That's all it is. Finding the time especially, but having the inclination and motivation to weigh out the things, to measure the things, that's the hard part. Like, the rest kind of comes for me because I like numbers. I'm not good at them, but I like them. So, you know, being able to focus on numbers and being able to, like, track things, that's all, like, that's less of a pain for me. But it's just the act of weighing things out and the act of doing it that often is the thing that'll slip away because I don't feel necessarily motivated about it. I like this perspective of, like, just do a food vlog for a week. And I often say, like, it's not my place to say it, but, like, if you're ever interested in the amount of calories that you consume, or you're ever interested in your diet, or, like, noticing things that you just want answers to, sometimes just recording the data is enough to be like, oh, well, it turns out that, like, you know, maybe I'm allergic to this, or maybe I overconsume on these days, or maybe, like, this is happening here. And that's all great information to unpack with professionals.
Currently working on trying to eat less already, so the food log won't show how bad it really got in the recent past. And she said, that's fine, anything helps. I've mainly worked with pre-bariatric surgery patients, so I've seen/heard it all. I think it was the next day, and she said, hey, I sent an email to you with all the general nutrition guidelines just a moment ago. And I said, and this is what you're telling me I should go by. She said, I think it's good stuff to implement into your daily life. Completely overhauling your diet isn't feasible and will just be causing binging from experience. For now, I would recommend just looking over everything and see if you have any questions/concerns, see if any of it seems doable. I said, here's an example of something that I know I will do. If I'm doing a 2,400 calorie diet, am I allowed to eat Burger King? Am I allowed to go out to restaurants? I've gotten so accustomed to living that lifestyle that even when I'm counting calories, I'll find a way to eat there.
I think that's important because you all can't tell me that anything's changed in the 4 years about that. We are still, like, we went from preparing all of our food on keto to I can't do keto because of pancreatitis or whatever, to Weight Watchers, to now no discussion about Weight Watchers, and we're just eating takeout every other day. That if there is one consistency in Ambi's world, it is takeout is kind of the primary caloric focus. That's all.
Advice, thoughts. So I asked her this because that is something that I do. If I am counting calories and allowing myself to eat pretty much in moderation or just kind of like whatever I want, I will choose fast food or restaurants over cooking at home. So since I now had a dietitian at
Hey Shenanigans, good to see you.
my hands who seemed very, very patient and helpful, and like she knew what she was talking about, I really wanted to know, was this okay? So she said, I would try limiting eating out. For example, if you eat out 5 times a week, try to make it 4. Or if you eat out daily, try to skip a day. Small steps like that. But for now, if you can really get into your calorie limit, do it. Go out to eat, but pay attention to the calories. Completely cutting it out will just lead to cheat days, which tend to cycle out of control for most people. So yes, go out to eat. Make sure to pay attention to the calories. So that's exactly what I said to you guys in a video where I was like, my dietitian said I can eat out still, I can eat whatever I want, just stay under my calories. And everyone's like, you're a liar, you're crazy. No dietitian would say that, but she really did.
I don't think that's necessarily, like, out of the ballpark for people to call BS out on, especially considering the conversations we've had with Ambi and the sodiums of it all. And now, again, in retrospect, with the lipedema specialist involved and the whole, like, conversation about salt and sodium and water and all of that stuff, like, it is, because of all of those conversations and because everyone's an audience member with their own opinion, I can see how that could be a little bit mind-blowing. But in the same vein, it is very much a small steps to begin with, you know, like it. And again, that's the reason why I guess they're asking for a 1-week food like diary, to actually understand the scope of consumption. That's all it is. It's not about judgment. It's just about saying, like, oh yeah, you know, are you aware that you're eating 4,000 calories a day? Because that's just the reality. That's how much energy you're putting into your body. That's not talking about the relationship with food. It's just the fuel going into your body. Larger conversations obviously are like trans versus monosaturated fats and high protein versus high carbohydrate and all of that stuff. But all of that stuff can very much come later after you've recognized, I guess, like just baseline habits and diet.
I replied with, thanks so much for the advice. I'm going to be sharing this with
Oh my God, Marissa, good morning. Hi, happy weekend.
YouTube that I finally found a dietitian. I will never say who, I'll never say your name or anything like that, completely personal. I'm just hoping people will see that by keeping in contact with you and asking all the necessary questions that I really am going to try to do this. That was my way of trying to see if it was cool that I shared that I finally had someone help me. She said, absolutely, hopefully I'll be a better resource than random Googling for you. I said, you're helping already. So how many calories should I do? I know this is probably a common thing, but I'm going to start on Monday.
Trauma, if she tries Octavia again in 2023, I'm going to be real mad.
I've already ate today and I have no idea how many calories I consumed. Her answer is, eating 3,000 calories a day would have you losing about a pound a week. 2,500 would be about 2 pounds a week of actual fat. You'll lose more weight just including water and all. Either
That's okay. Maybe in Ambi's specific instance, that may be true to start off with, but as someone who has gone on very strict calorie deficits, I can tell you right now, it is not just fat that you lose, specifically after you get to certain points.
there would be
I remember when I went to the gym, like after I got quite small, like in my brain, at my lightest, I'll say, because I shouldn't say smallest, that doesn't feel right. At my lightest, I remember going to the gym and being like, oh yeah, I'm just going to trial it out. Something was going on. I think I just met up with a PT. I was like, yeah, cool. And they were like, all right, cool. So I'm just going to show you how to like set up on the bench, and you're going to rep out a couple of bench presses and just see how it feels. Because I'm very uncoordinated, right? So like my PT will often tell me like, okay, so you need to feel your lats. I'm like, I don't know what that is. They're like shoulders back and down, and you should feel it activating like in your lats, in your back beneath your shoulders, like under your shoulder blades. And it literally took me like 8 months to feel that activation because it's not a natural movement in my everyday. Anyway, remember going to the gym being like, okay, great, this is a bar, this is a bench press, this is how we set up, and you're just going to rep out. I could barely do the bar, and the bar's 20 kilos. Like, and that was a moment in my brain where I was just like, I have eaten at a calorie deficit for so long that my body has started to use up muscles, which is affecting my strength. So like stamina was okay, and I was like, great, my knees feel fine, my ankles feel fine, my joints are good, like I don't feel heavy anymore, this is great. And then I realized that I'd lost a lot of strength because of a calorie deficit, and because I did it the quick way instead of, a better way for me. All of that being said, I forgot my point. Back to Ambi.
fine, but I'd aim for somewhere between 2,500 to 3,000. You can bring it down as you lose weight. I said, do you recommend using a calorie counting app or just doing it on paper? She said, whatever is easier for you. I'm personally a huge fan of MyFitnessPal, plus it calculates everything like nutrients and gives you a weekly average. I said, okay, awesome. MyFitnessPal is great. I've used it plenty before. How often should I weigh myself? She said, as long as you're on track, once or twice a week is ideal. Weighing daily can make you feel down if you're not losing every single day, which doesn't happen just from natural fluctuations. You just have to trust the process. I love nutrition because your body won't lie. If you count your calories honestly, you will lose weight no matter what. It's all science. People tend to underestimate.
Oh, I mean, I guess, like, again, the conversation about lipedema has kind of thrown a little bit of that.
How much they eat and get angry about not losing weight, but it just always means you're eating more than you think. That's why tracking everybody is so important.
Oh, yes, sorry. Thank you, Hamhat, for making the point for me. The point was, in a caloric deficit, your body will indeed lose muscle along with fat. There are a lot more like biological conversations to have alongside that, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, as a general statement, losing weight, you also run the potential to lose muscle alongside fat.
I said, can you give me an example of what I should eat? Or do I just eat whatever right now while counting calories? I feel like she tells me things and then I kind of re-ask it in like a different way because that's just the type of person I am.
But BB, what a great form of cardio to practice though. Dead Sets Revolution is amazing.
She said, eat what you want while counting calories. That's going to be the most manageable. There's no reason to try and stick to a completely new way of eating so early on. Sure. And that's exactly what I told you guys. And then I was like, okay, I'm actually going to start tomorrow, not Monday. So I was proud of myself that I was going to jump on that bandwagon even before Monday comes along. And I asked her, have you ever worked with people my size before? And she said, yes, I worked with patients before weight loss surgeries. Most doctors / insurances require a certain amount of visits with a dietitian before they're approved for surgery. And even before Monday comes along. And I asked her, have you ever worked with people my size before? And she said, yes, I worked with patients before weight loss surgeries. Most doctors / insurances require a certain amount of visits with a dietitian before they're approved for surgery. And
Well, isn't that interesting in the modern timeline? Barbecue Chicken, hello! Thank you for being here for 5 months, mate. I hope you're doing well. I hope the Nuggets are doing well. Thank you for your support. Hey, Zach, nice antlers. Thank you. They are... Hold on, wait. No. There you go. Hi. They're pretty cute. I like them. Lovely to see you, Barbecue. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I just had to note that one down, that Amby's fully aware that that it is at times a requirement prior to weight loss surgery to meet with people such as dietitians and other healthcare professionals to ensure that moving forward with the surgery is a safe idea. Yeah. I wonder if any of that's happening. Current timeline.
I said, and did they lose weight eating almost 3,000 calories? I like to hear about other people's successes, but it's hard to find that nowadays. No one is really my size, and if they are, they don't want to broadcast it all over social media. She said, yep, between 2,500 and 3,000 calories.
You've said that very well, Shenanigans. Yes, I'd agree.
Was usually good to lose weight.
Yeah.
Most of them did some form of light walking daily to build up their strength. We did usually bring them down to 1,200 calories.
Oh, I'm sorry, barbecue. I hope you find some rest at some point. I mean, I don't know what that's like, but hopefully, I have my fingers and toes crossed that you find some rest.
Is the month before surgery to lose the bulk of pre-surgery weight. Most would lose about 50 pounds that month. 2,500 to 3,000 calories is a good steady weight loss. Nothing dramatic, but manageable. I said, is it normal to fear?
Oh, thanks, Linda. Sorry, I missed a message from Rachel Amanda. Hello, Pulpy. I was watching you in spring of 2021 when I was withdrawing from college last night. I graduated from college. Mate, congratulations, Rachel. That's incredible. Thank you for giving Shenanigans through it all. It is my absolute pleasure. I'm glad. I hope the Shenanigans provided you with some form of entertainment, if not just noise in the background while you're doing the damn thing. Chat, can we, and Linda, thank you again for catching that. Chat, can we get some hands up and some love for Rachel? Congratulations, mate. Graduating college. That's awesome. Good luck for the future, and that's excellent news. Thank you very much for sharing it with us.
That me eating anywhere near 3,000 calories will actually make me gain weight. You guys, I was scared because she was telling me things that I never thought
I was an amp from Okay, noted.
a dietitian would be telling me. 3,000 calories is okay to eat and I'm gonna lose weight. I was like, this has to be a troll, but I knew it wasn't. She said, oh yeah, of course, especially when most people eat 1,200 to lose weight. You just burn so much more energy the larger you are. It's all trial and error too. If you're not losing weight as fast as you want at that limit, you can drop it by 250 and then try that. I said, I understand that. Everyone in the comments thinks that if I eat 500 calories for one meal, I'm eating too much. I know that's not true. And she said, yeah, the comments annoy me on that too. Large people need more calories. It's just a fact. And I said, I definitely agree with that. My Fitbit says I burn 2,800 calories a day literally doing nothing. And she goes, I know you previously lost a good chunk of weight.
Don't trust those.
So you at least know what you're doing. How many calories were you eating then? And I kind of opened up to her about something that I haven't really shared with you guys, and I guess you're gonna find out now, but I said I didn't really count calories. But looking back now, in the very beginning, it was probably no more than 900 calories a day. This was 8 years ago. I knew absolutely nothing about nutrition or calories then. She said, yeah, that's not ideal, but definitely quick weight loss. Just know that going under your daily calories will be fine. Starvation mode is a myth, and if you aren't particularly hungry or haven't hit your limit and it's late, just stop there. No reason to hit every day. I recommend aiming for 2,500. Restaurant food almost always has more calories than they say, so aiming a little lower is better to account for that.
That's kind of like the hook of like this entire conversation around ambient weight loss, right? Like aside from the relationship with food stuff, which I don't necessarily have anything to say on. I do, but like it's only about me. But this whole time, and since time began really with Amby's content, the fact of the matter is there has been a high consumption of restaurant takeout convenience food. There is, from what we've seen, low consumption of homemade whole foods. There's a thing here that we could probably change quite well that may affect the output, you know? Give it a whirl.
So I said, when eating out, should I automatically add 100 more calories on something? She said, honestly, yes, that would be a lot more accurate. And then she asked me, are you active
Hi, Salad. Nice to see you.
at all right now? If you're not, 2,500
It's homemade. You're right. Put an extra sound in there, barbecue.
calories will be better for you until you
It is homemade.
get to walking around 30 minutes a day, which I definitely agree to, and that's exactly what I told you guys in my video. I said, I'm trying my hardest to be a little bit more active. I do not exercise for 30 minutes a day. That would be impossible for me right now, but I do want to start getting more steps on my Fitbit. Then I said, regards to diet soda and water advice, because I was curious. Everyone is such like a big, crazy, like diet soda is a no, diet soda is a no, it's gonna make you gain weight, but I highly disagree with that. So
Yeah, I mean, we've had conversations back and forth on that perspective. I think it comes down to you as an individual. There is a biological conversation to have about how aspartame and sugar replacements and stuff still kind of activate your insulin, which just make you want to crave carbohydrates and sugar more. I totally understand that. For me, I don't think I could have done a strict calorie deficit without Pepsi Max. I just don't think I could have done it because there needed to be something. There needed to be something sweet in my world at that point in time. But anyway.
I wanted to see what a dietitian thought. She said water and unsweet tea is the best. Crystal Lights.
Trauma, yes, I do distinctly remember when she said that Becky didn't know nutrition like Amby did. Yes, Yes.
No calorie ones are fine too. Diet soda won't make you gain weight or anything. It could just trigger a craving for sweets. As long as you're fine with handling that, go for it. But water should be your main drink. I said that's what I figured. So many people say how diet soda makes you gain weight, blah, 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 lol. And she said it absolutely does not. I was like, okay, good. So this was the first day of me following everything that she told me. And I said, here's day one. Is there anything I should be relying to you? She said, if you have
Not a fan of soda, Oceana? That's fair.
any questions, let me know. But otherwise, no. If you ever want to send me your daily MyFitnessPal log, I can always evaluate that. So I ended up sending her my day one log where I
Tell us
actually
how
had Mexican food for one meal. I had a hot fudge sundae. I had Burger King, and I had a McDonald's frap. So very, very, very horrible foods, but I ended up only eating 2,300 calories. And this is what she said to me. Good job staying in the calorie limit. If I would make one recommendation, try to fit at least one fruit or vegetable into your day. I know this is one snapshot, so it doesn't represent every day, but the actual nutrient content here is very low. Great step in the right direction though. I said, yeah, eating wise, I did horrible. Calorie wise, I'm proud. Tomorrow I'll make sure to eat more veggies. And she said, one step at a time. And I said, definitely. By the way, my videos are a little behind, so don't be alarmed, lol. And she's like, haha, no worries. And then I started just asking her more knowledge. I was like, does sodium make you gain?
This is a lot. At this point in time, I feel like the dietitianist may have been like, maybe we step back to to the friendly barrier, not the professional barrier.
Wait, she says it does not make you gain fat. It does make you retain water, which can make the scale not budge / go up. You should drink extra water on high sodium eating days. Plus the extra water, the body.
Alternatively, you could just watch your sodium intake and lower it. That would also be a good choice.
Hold on to with high sodium intake puts more strain on the heart when you're already bigger. And I was like, okay, makes sense.
Oh yes, BB, if you're part of the Carl Club and you're drinking Monster, go for the white and silver can. It's the best tasting zero sugar one. It's got like 3.2 grams of carbohydrates in it, but it's zero sugar and the best tasting sugar-free one, and usually a really popular one. So that's the one I recommend. I did have a full fat Monster the other day, and it was the green and black one, like the original flavored, and I was like, oh boy, this is syrup and 80 grams of sugars, which is like 2 tablespoons of sugar. It was a lot. I was pepped. I was awake. But no, go for the I think it's called Ultra Zero is the white and silver can. I think I've got one somewhere.
So I replied and I said,
mango no sugar is not the best. Like, that's a lie. I do not like that one.
This was after the whole Burger King mukbang. People went crazy on it. They were just like, you shouldn't be eating this, you shouldn't be eating this, you have a dietitian, you're fat, you're gonna die, and all this stuff. I messaged her.
Yeah, it's the Carl Club. Those of us who partake. Hold on, wait. I'll go get a can. Oh no, that's there we go. I'll just leave you, Amby, just babysit for. Oh, it's right here. The empty can is literally right here because I don't need another one because it's 11:30 and you all made me late for gym. JK, I'm not late. It's fine. This is BB. BB, here, this one. This is the one you want. Monster Energy, Zero Ultra, 0 sugars per can. There you go. That's the one. That's the one you want. Glad I could help.
And I said, okay, so my new video is getting a ton of backlash. Well, all my videos do because people are indeed psycho, lol. But this one is getting the same response from pretty much everyone. You're going to die eating that Burger King. So according to what you told me, I'm allowed to eat it as long as it fits into my calories. That meal was about 1,000 calories, which left me with about 1,600 more calories for the day. What are your thoughts? She replied,
Nice call. Well done. See, yeah. I think it kind of works for some people and doesn't work for other people. Like, I totally understand the mentality of, like, drinking diet soda and being like, ooh, sugar. And kind of have had conversations about the biological aspect of that all. So I get it, but it's just not my experience. Like, you know, eating 12 to 1,500 calories, it was the one thing in my life that was, like, sweet outside of protein powder.
I was sorry I was driving a blank for Thanksgiving. For weight loss alone, yes, that's fine. If it's in your calories and done, when considering health, yes, it's not great to eat. High in fat and sodium, which are both bad for the heart, which is especially bad if you have underlying conditions. You get checked out by the doctor yearly, right? With labs and all. We started talking.
Yeah, see, Marissa, I have an issue with caffeine. Like, I get the withdrawal headache, so if I don't have caffeine for a day, I just have a massive headache all day. And usually it takes about 4 or 5 days to wean off the amount of caffeine that I consume. I acknowledge it as a problem. I know it's a functional problem. But yeah, usually if I'm aware of it, I'll take like an entire week off, but it always just kind of creeps back in.
Talking
Especially with trying to go to gym at midnight.
about my labs and how my A1C was
Did you know it's a drug?
normal and all this stuff. But I just want to say, the Burger King, she said it was totally fine. I stayed under my calories. It was totally fine. And my whole thing is like, yeah, I know. Eating certain foods, yeah, I will lose weight. Eating Burger King underneath a calorie deficiency, I will lose weight. But eating it every day is very, very bad for my health. These are two things that I do know.
We don't know nutrition like Amby.
This is the last time I heard from her, okay? This is when we're getting into it. But this is around the time where people were going crazy in my comments. And I want you guys to know that this person...
Caffeine headaches are totally a thing, Marissa. Yeah. They're terrible. They're really bad. Like, oh, maybe it's a me thing, but I'm pretty sure it's a universally acknowledged, like, ow, my head, I need a coffee thing. Yeah.
She was my dietitian, but she was also a subscriber. She was a viewer. She watched my videos and she read the comments. People were saying horrible things about, oh, Amberlynn probably doesn't have a dietitian, and if she does, her dietitian is absolutely stupid, and just saying horrible, horrible things about the information that my dietitian has given me. I feel like it got to her because this is what happened. On Thanksgiving, I sent her Happy Thanksgiving, and she sent me a picture of her plate, and she said, Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I'm not being a good dietitian today. Hope your day is good. And she was just like joking around because her plate, like, because I had a bunch of Thanksgiving food on it. On the 28th, which was 6 days left.
I'm sorry, why are you messaging a professional on Thanksgiving Day? That's a day to not message a professional. What the hell?
I said, would you care if I read some of our conversation?
I didn't even recognize this the first time. She messaged this person on Thanksgiving Day? Get out of town. Who are you?
In a YouTube video. There will be no name dropping or number dropping or anything like that. And the reason why I asked her
how rude
that question is because I wanted to share with you guys some of the positive information and very helpful information that she has told me I wanted to share with you guys. She didn't reply. 7 hours later, I just sent her 2 question marks. I was just like, okay. So, it's been probably...
I would have blocked her too, to be fair. I didn't recognize that this happened on a holiday. Nah, I would have been like, bye. We're done now.
A week, and I said, have you decided to just no longer speak to me? I sent it and closed my phone, didn't think anything of it. So since then, it's been a few days, and I just now looked at our text messages, and that text didn't deliver. And usually when it doesn't deliver, it means you're blocked. So I sent her a message, and I said, so you considered me your client, but now you're just ignoring me.
Oh my god.
You told me I can text you when I needed anything. If you didn't want to continue helping me, it would have been nice if you would have told me. So when I sent that text, I was like, please send. It didn't send. So she blocked me. So then I ended up going to the original Instagram and sending her that the same message, and she hasn't replied. I'm confused on why she blocked me, but honestly...
I'm not. I'm so not confused why she blocked you.
Only thing I can think of, because we had great correspondence, like she was super helpful, and I was like any other client.
You're bugging her on Thanksgiving. Don't do that.
Asking for help and doing the advice that she told me. I think the one thing that really got to her was just the comments. The comments, and I don't think she wanted to be a part of that negativity. And that just really...
I mean, it might have been that, but it might have also been the Thanksgiving Day thing.
It opened my eyes that I can lose anybody due to horrible comments. And my vlog for yesterday, I am hanging out with 2 very good friends of mine who don't want to be on camera due to the hate that they have seen me get. Now I'm getting comments, people saying those were invisible friends. I'm sure Becky was on the other side of the table and just handed her the gift. They weren't even hanging out with anyone. And I'm just over here like... No, there's some people who don't want to be on camera. That's just how life is gonna go. And it sucks for a vlogger, of course, but I respect that. And I don't want to lose friends due to horrible things that people say. I've lost a dietitian because of horrible comments, because...
No, I think you lost her because you wouldn't stop bugging her.
I can't figure it out. I went through the text over and over and over and over and over and over, trying to figure out, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong?
Yes, you messaged her on Thanksgiving. And it was very polite of her to respond and be like, this is my Thanksgiving plate, but please leave me alone now. Nope, you're not leaving me alone? Okay, block.
I don't know what I did wrong. I'm just like completely like flabbergasted by the whole thing because she was so kind and she reached out to me, and all of a sudden I was sharing with YouTube what she said I could do, the information that she was giving me, and people in the comments were just like spitting bile and poison, and it was like, ugh. Like the things that people were saying, calling me a liar, saying that my dietitian was an idiot, and just like all these horrible things. I'm sure she didn't want to continue helping me, and I just think it's unfair as well. As much as I respected her, I just think it's unfair that she didn't message me and say maybe this isn't a good fit or something.
Nah.
And instead she blocked me.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this video, but I'm just like, I really wanted to
I mean, this is a trip.
share it with you guys because I was following what she was telling me to do, and now I just feel like, screw it.
Also, you do realize that the advice you were given from a dietitian, even though they blocked you, is still valid and warranted, and you could have just kept doing that and maybe found someone else to talk to. No, never mind. That didn't
I just feel
happen.
kind of defeated in a way. I'm completely shocked, and I don't know. It's really weird to me. I don't understand what happened.
She really does shenanigans. Yeah.
You guys have to watch what you say. I've seen so many people who are just like, I wish Becky and Ricky and Eric will just leave Amberlynn so she can be alone. There's people out there who want to see me miserable and want to see me alone. And honestly, sometimes you're gonna win, but sometimes you aren't. And in this case, you have won. I no longer have a dietitian. Woo! Yay! Everyone was right. Amberlynn doesn't have a dietitian. Sorry, I'm just like, I don't know. It sucks. It's whatever. I think maybe I should just go to one in person, truly try to find one, because like
Hold on, wait. At the start of this video, you said that you were trying to find one around Kentucky and there weren't any that fit. Now you're saying maybe you should go and see someone in person. Are you lying? I feel like you might be lying. I feel like Amby may have told us some fibs about the professionals that she was allegedly trying to or not trying to see. I feel like, I smell a stunt.
I said, I was trying to find one and I couldn't. Maybe I can just go to cities or towns that are farther away from me. I don't really know. I don't know. It's just unfair that people have to be so mean in the comments to create so much like weird vibes towards certain people, and it's frustrating for sure. I'm sure there's gonna be so many haters out there who are like, Amberlynn, this was your fault. You were too needy. Bish, like that's what it is. Like she was a 24/7 like dietitian and I was just like messaging her as she
No, not a 24/7 dietitian. No professional, regardless of whether or not you're doing it for free or being paid, can be demanded 24/7, 24 hours of their day. That's what I'm trying to say. No, you have some warped sense of entitlement in that regard, Miss Mary Ma'am.
messages me and I was just like, you know, I need help. Like this is the truth and I want you to answer the questions that I don't know the answers to or that I think I know the answers to. She never once told me I messaged her too much or vice versa. Like it was very just like
Probably too nice to do that. The block button's a lot easier when you're dealing with someone overbearing.
Like an easy flowing conversation, and she sent me large huge paragraphs, so I feel like if I was annoying her or anything she wouldn't have done that. But then the minute like the YouTube comments started, she completely wanted nothing to do with me.
No, it was Thanksgiving Day.
And
Yeah,
it makes me sad for her because it's like
What is a 24/7 dietitian? Apparently one who doesn't get paid.
maybe she's hurting from
Bye, Oceana. Have a great day.
comments, but what about me? You kind of just left me in the dark. I'm just over here like, what? So I just want to share that with you guys. It's not gonna be a vlog for today, obviously, because it's just me talking for however long this is gonna be. This is my Vlogmas for today. I'm just very upset with it, and I don't know what to do about it besides find another dietitian. Instead of having one come to me, I'm gonna find one myself and just try a little bit.
I was going to say that at the very start of this video. I feel like that's kind of the another consistent issue with all of the health professional talk is that Amby expects them to come to her. Amby expects like someone to save her, like willfully stepping in and being like, I will help you fix all of the things, instead of actively like working on herself and trying to find those professionals herself and find good fits. She's just kind of always, at least in this period of time, she's always kind of sounded like she expected someone to step in and do the work for her.
Harder than I did last time. But anyways, I don't know. That's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, I guess. I don't know. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Vlogmas. Bye.
Bye, Amby. All right, it's almost midnight. Now I've got to go. I've really got to go. All right, chat. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It was lovely to see you all today. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Thank you for being respectful, responsible, and shenanigans-filled individuals. Look after yourself. Hug your friends and family. Talk to people. Go for a walk in nature. Drink your water. Wear your sunscreen. See some of the sun or the moon. Whatever. Breathe some fresh air. Do something different today. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate, there you go, your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. I'm going to go work my back muscles. So that's going to be fun. Thanks again for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that as well. I'm going to go, and I'll see you all in the next video and or